I believe we just started off today's recording with the exact same thing we said last week.
Fucking boring.
Fucking boring, and now we know why Frank didn't show up.
Exactly.
Three episodes of Night Gallery.
Yep.
All right, well, let's do...
I'm going to go with the new theme song there with the Night Gallery. You know, it goes, bum, ba-dum. It's actually saying, this is boring.
Wake up! No.
Boring. Wait, that's a different song. You might get sued for that one.
All right, let's fucking theme song here. I don't know why.
Wake up.
I don't know why I cursed. It's not a 2002 Twilight Zone, but I feel like this will cheer us up, maybe.
Okay.
5, 6, 7.
You're traveling to another dimension.
When I die, I want to be high. Never worry, just bury me along with my currency.
You're entering the Twilight Zone.
Hey, yo. Okay, roll it again.
You're entering LIW, the Twilight Zone review.
When I die, I want to be high.
I love that.
Sandra Locke.
Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We offer up hopefully salutary, possibly educative, but certainly a few terrifying little items in this
It's not!
mausoleum of the malignant.
It's fucking boring!
Bogies, elves, pixies, bad fairies, and a few demoniac inhabitants, all put together for your pleasure and titillation in what we call the Night Gallery. Painting number 1.
Let me show this painting.
This is first season, you can tell. Because he's talking a lot and he's happy.
This is toward the end of season 2.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes. There's the painting. Sucks.
Oh. Is this the one that was attached to the Admiral Akbar one?
Yeah, I think we need to fast forward to our episode. A Feast of Blood.
Because that looked like a fish to me. You got a woman or a mermaid in your boat, but she's got the body of a woman and a head of a fish. That's okay because you can still push her dick in it.
Sorry, I have my timestamps all fucked up. I put them on the wrong one. So 1 second here.
When I die, I want to be high.
53. Here we go.
A dead man splattered on a concrete walk.
I actually really enjoy this painting, which is a... Whenever I enjoy the painting, I'm gonna fucking hate the episode.
Yes. This is the Jack Laird. This is the Jack Laird written episode, isn't it?
I don't think he did.
Yeah, he wrote this one.
Did he? It's short, so I think we just assume. But did you actually see his name on that?
I did. I think he did write this one. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive because it's the typical setup for a Jack Laird story, like you do the other ones, where it's a woman coming to talk to a man to deal with a problem.
Last time it was James Gregory and that Sally Field look-alike.
Yeah, it's always something stupid, and it ends with death every time.
Stop Killing Me was that one.
Yes. This is basically the same one.
Yeah, so I knew that, and I'm sitting there watching it, and then second one, okay, let me finish this, but I guessed the ending, because I assume you did too, because what the fuck else would it be?
But the ending, though...
Hold on.
The abrupt cut to the ending is hilarious. That was like, this is fucking
appetizing of scenes and not the pleasantest of stories, but if you're interested remotely in homey homicides, this may be your bag. We call it The Late Mr. Peddington.
Sounds like when Michael Corleone went to Sicily. What's that music?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh! Thank you, whoever did that.
Oh, she had big brown nipples. That's all I remember.
Welcome to LIW, the Twilight Interview, episode 358 for Night Gallery 216B, The Late Mr. Peddington. It was 12 minutes. It felt like
an hour.
It felt like a regular episode.
It was Harry Morgan, who's Colonel Potter from MASH, and he was in Dragnet. Very famous character actor. He looked like he was 80 here, but then he went on to live another 40 years.
Yeah. Phoenix West, Dick Dickett.
Right.
Let's get into this.
No, I don't want to.
It's real short. I only have 3 notes.
Yeah.
One of them is something I wrote way after.
Okay.
Because I wrote down tonight we did The Dummy, which is the next episode, The Comedian, which is the next episode, What You Need, which is the next episode, and 5 Characters in Search of an Exit, which was our last episode of the night. Midnight Never Ends.
Oh, so this was all in one episode?
It's the same plot points of previous.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I do have one thing on the calendar. This does relate to you and I directly, and only you and I. On May 20th of 2021, so just over a year, 2 years. No, last year, yeah. We started and finished LIW The Stand review.
Wait, we started and finished. Oh, the first one. The first stand, the 94 stand.
We finished that whole series and the second series in 1 month exactly.
Yes.
But 1 month ago it debuted.
Wow, okay.
A year ago.
Wow, I still want my time back.
Yeah.
I
never heard stuff is interesting to watch.
Yeah, it might be worth the rewatch, but I just can't do it.
Yeah, we'll always have this.
I want you to fuck me, Larry.
Yep, we will always have that.
Always. I'm not deleting that video.
Oh no, fuck.
Because once I did, and it vanished from my computer somehow.
Yeah, don't get rid of that one. And of course, it's a bomb. It's a bomb.
It's a bomb! He's got a bomb!
The Disney musical cue is the strangest part of the whole thing. I said it before, I'll say it again. What a strange sting for music.
It is.
It doesn't need any music. It really doesn't. This music just kind of wrecks it.
Yeah. I suppose I should point out now that we're live, I got the LIW behind me. Yeah. Looks like I need to widen the W's.
Yeah, and the L. It looks like you can kind of tell it's an L, but it looks more like a
I didn't know
rectangle
until I turned it on. So
yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
I need to trim it down a little bit.
It's all right.
But I got the Red Hot Chili Pepper symbol above the I on accident. Just an asterisk.
Oh,
it's a butthole. And isn't it fitting that Rod Serling's Night Gallery is right in the center of that butthole?
Right in the butthole.
Not Rod Serling. I can actually center him. There we go.
Give it away now. Don't want to watch Night Gallery anymore.
Jack, what do you do when Jack Glave fucks you over? What do you do when he writes these little comic shorts?
Can you rewrite your lyrics here for the show? Instead of what I got, I want to put it in you. Can you say what you need is to hug and kiss you?
I want to hug and kiss you.
No way, clown.
I like that.
You don't change your lyrics. Oh, that works much better. Everyone can enjoy that. That's one of the best bits. The funny bit.
We'll always bring up the Simpsons.
How we do? Well, the early Simpsons, not the new Simpsons.
Yeah.
New Simpsons can suck my dick. The old Simpsons are fucking gold. Yeah. Oh, fantastic!
Great. Just
how many guest stars have died since the early episodes of The Simpsons? I mean, honestly, there's a lot. There's a lot of dead people in The Simpsons.
Mickey Rooney,
George Harrison, Linda McCartney.
Very true. Well, not a guest spot, but Phil Hartman, obviously.
Phil Hartman, yeah, he was a good. Yeah, he's dead.
None of the main cast is dead, though.
Shockingly, Harry Shearer's still kicking.
Yeah,
and I think everybody on the show wants him to die because they can't stand him. I don't think Harry Shearer is a big curmudgeon-y guy. I guess.
Weird, because what I heard. He's in one of the greatest comedies of all time.
Yeah. Well, I think he's the kind of guy that it's like he's all about.
Seriously,
he takes it. Yeah, he's just like my humor is my. He's the
John Cleese of The Simpsons.
Yeah, well, John Cleese is funnier.
Yeah, but John Cleese is like notorious dick, though.
Yeah, but he's funny.
Yeah,
he's more funny than Dickie, though. I think it's on purpose because even in like the behind the scenes stuff when it's like he's living in America. When he wasn't really living in America, but he has like a big palatial estate. And he's got people cleaning his pool. He's making fun of them. It was pretty funny. I think it was in one of the Monty Python specials. I was watching early Monty Python last night on Netflix.
I've always been a Micah Palin and Eric Idle fan.
Yeah, they're good. Well, they're all good.
Terry Jones.
They're doing Graham Chapman was Mr. Mr. Neutron, the most dangerous person in the world. And he's just walking around going, I think this would be nice wallpaper for your room. It's so stupid. Oh God.
I love when they do one of the specials, and it's like the 25 years after, and they're
Right.
all sitting around there, and there's just a big urn on the table.
Knock it over. Yeah, all that bit's great. And they all talk about he's dead. He's stone fucking dead. It's hilarious.
I have still not seen the New Kids in the Hall.
It looks kind of funny.
Yeah, here's great.
Because Red Letter kind of had clips of it.
Oh, really?
And I was watching. They were talking about it because they were talking about their catch-up. The last episode was a catch-up episode, and they showed. But they're showing bits from the original. I want to watch the original show because I forgot about those vignettes that they did where what's his name, Brandon McCullough comes off to Kevin. He's going, he's got my pen. He won't give my pen back. And he runs after him to get his pen. It's the funniest shit in the world. It's hilarious. He's got my pen. He stole my pen.
All right, I do want to show this because it is great.
And after about
So Terry Gilliam knocks the ashes over.
Yeah. Terry Gilliam with his ugly sweater.
He always looks like a grandma from the Midwest.
And that episode is like literally 20-something years old now.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I remember watching it when it first came out.
Yeah. I died laughing when they knocked over Graham Chapman's ashes.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
I also used to get the Monty Python albums. And one of them starts off with Michael Palin going, "This is Monty, welcome to Monty Python CD." Python. It just like stops, and it was like so awkward, and the music starts. It was like such a weird joke at the beginning, and it was just nonsense for the whole album.
They're good. It's just they're you gotta be tuned into the Python because it could be an awkward 30 minutes if you don't get it.
I had this debate with Adam. I think 90% of their TV show, The Flying Circus, is almost unwatchable.
I disagree.
And 10% is fucking hilarious.
I would say it's more of a 60-40 split.
But either way, maybe I'm probably exaggerating, but
because there's some episodes where the whole thing is pretty serious, pretty damn funny. The earlier stuff, though, not as like it takes a while. Like you don't get into the twit race is amazing.
Yeah.
The where they did the Woman's Society recreation of Battle of Pearl Harbor.
I don't remember the stuff.
That shit was fucking funny.
I think I only watched the beginning part because that's like the Dead Parakeet sketch was good.
Right. And even that one I don't really care for.
Ministry of Silly Walks.
Right, yeah, it's classic, but it's like, it's all right.
Yeah.
I like the more obscure ones like the Bishop! And the Bishop shows up. Why? Don't finish that sermon! Oh!
You got the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody suspects the Spanish Inquisition.
that skit, if you watch it, keeps going.
Yes, it's the whole
keep
thing.
Doing it and doing it. Oh my God, stop. But they really didn't have a template. That's what makes them so great.
And then there was one, I just watched an episode with, they were doing a bit on the bridge in front of Parliament. And it was out on the bridge on Parliament. And this guy's sitting in a chair. And then it goes over across the street. And he's I think it looks like it's not Eric Idle. It's the other one, the lesser known Python. Who's the lesser?
Terry Jones or Michael Palin?
Not Michael Palin, but it's the lesser Jones. That'd be Jones, yeah, Terry Jones.
Terry Jones just died.
Yeah, and he was making out with his chick, and the chick goes, "Well, you love me? Yes, I love you. You'll do anything for me? Yes. Well, can my father live with us? Sure, I don't care. He likes to sleep with us still in our bed. Oh, what?" And then it cuts to them all in bed together, and like he's in the middle, and he's just reading his book. The old man goes, "Oh, you want me to turn off the light, love? Oh, no, I'm fine. Oh, no, I'll turn it off. I don't mind. I'm done. If you want to go to sleep." It's just this weird, awkward bit.
Yeah.
That goes on a little too long.
Yeah. I probably need to rewatch it now that I'm an adult because the last time I watched it, I was probably in middle school, early high school.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Because, I don't know, I always watched BBC growing up.
Right.
So I just rewatched Mr. Bean.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Bean's good.
And that's a show that starts off amazing. There's only like 15 episodes over the course of 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And they just go like,
well, it gets more broader, and then the movie comes out.
well, they got more and more of a budget, so he's like driving around. And I'm like, I like it when he's just the first episode is so simple. Yeah.
No, you ever see his stand-up special though? Ron Atkins he's fucking funny.
Yeah, I love the man.
He's got some good shit. He goes, there's a bit where he goes, okay, he's being the devil in hell. And he goes, okay, sodomites, all right, yes, you're here, very good. Murderers, okay. Christians. Oh yes, I'm afraid the Jews were right. And then he tells them all that. It was pretty funny. Yeah, he's funny. Stand-up was pretty good.
I do remember that.
Yeah, it's a good bit. And that Black Adder is another show that you gotta watch.
I just added that to my HBO list as well.
Or Black Adder is a classic. That's really good.
Yeah, it's him and
it's Hugh Laurie.
Yeah, Hugh Laurie.
Yeah, and Stephen Frears. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, is it Stephen Frears?
Well,
no, it's not. No,
Stephen Fry.
Stephen Fry.
So there's Hugh and Fry or something like that.
Yeah,
whatever that show was called. I watched that and I like that.
Yeah,
I like British comedy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I grew up on it.
It's interesting. It's funny. Yeah,
I like it because it's not like, I don't know. It's simple, but they do it it's so well that it's relatable to a fucking. I remember being in middle school or like actually elementary school and going and be like trying to describe to my friends there who Mr. Bean was or who Benny Hill was.
Right.
Benny Hill doesn't hold up. But
no, I would say Mr. Bean a little bit better.
Yeah, and there's like I don't know what you're talking about, man. Sorry.
That happens.
Yeah, and I was like,
you're on your own island with something. Sometimes it's just like fuck.
And then I finally met friends in like middle school that we watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail in middle school, I believe. Yeah, it was middle school, and I was like, oh, this is great. Because this is the first time I watched the actual movie. Because I watched a TV show, but not the movie. And I was like, oh my God, yes, this is amazing. And a couple of people, they already watched it. And I was like, yes. So I became friends with them.
Yeah.
It really was like one of those things that just ties people together.
Oh, sure. Yeah, definitely. Well, that's how you pick your friends.
Yeah.
Big Lebowski brought us all together.
Very true.
And Siskel and Ebert. Siskel did not like Big Lebowski.
Can you imagine all of our conversations throughout that entire film school year and a half? If you were to remove Big Lebowski references, it would be like, like, oh, hey, man, you're that guy I went to school with. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up? Not, shut the fuck up. None of that. Or well, I'm just enjoying my coffee. Enjoy my coffee.
Shut the fuck up. Frank, Jesus. Can't you ever shut up?
Oh, he's not here to defend himself.
The other Lebowski quote we have.
We'll go there after the what have you.
My single favorite joke in the entire movie.
What have you. Yeah.
It's like a Naked Gun bit where the joke is in the background.
Oh, so interesting bit of trivia for today in time. I heard on the radio today.
Oh, not this episode. Okay, good.
No. This is the 1989 Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade premieres tonight. 20 or 30 something years ago. Jesus.
Oh no, 20. That 30, was at 89.
89. It's 32.
23. 33. 33 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was 6.
I was 4, but I remember that movie coming out.
And I saw it when my dad took me, or maybe I was 7. No. Oh, maybe I was 7. No, I can't remember.
Oh, I would have 3 then. No, I was 4. Yeah, because
I think I was going to turn 7, so I must have been 6, or I was going to turn 8, and I was 7. I'm trying to remember. Hold on. 83,
I was about to turn 5.
86, 87. Oh no, shit. Oh, 88, 89, 90. No, yeah, I was 7. No, I was going to turn 7.
Came on 89.
Yeah, I was gonna turn 7, so I was technically 7. I was 6.
This
6
is our oldest sounding discussion we've ever had.
I was 6 3/4. So
pretty much back when there was no PG-13, until that.
Well, it was PG-13. It was PG-13.
No, but it had another Indiana Jones movie.
Well, no, Indiana Jones Temple of Doom. There, we had the sexy Indian boy.
Good. Oh,
well, that was a good one. I like that one. That was a good. Good
short round.
Good story.
It's like a cross between Canada and Native American that we're doing. I don't know.
A little bit. I enjoy the films with the Indiana Jones.
Her Indian name is
Indiana Jones. Technically, Indiana Jones is a pedophile. You know that, right? Because when they talk about Marion Cravenwood, She said that she was a child. Literally, she was like 12 when he banged her. So that's kind of a weird subplot to the movie there that no one really talks about.
It's he's like Elvis.
Well, again, like I said, what we were talking about, it's that area, that time, that era, that culture was just different about it. Was just 13-year-old girls were adults in a way, and kind of. I mean, back then you wouldn't live to be much older than 70, 62 maybe if you were lucky. So shit.
Still,
I mean, I don't like it, but but they were built different then too, though. Nowadays, people are just.
But also, he wasn't just meeting a 13 or 14-year-old in his case. He was meeting a lot of them and drugging them.
Well, he was giving them Champlain flutes of codeine cough syrup. I don't think it's drugging them. I think he was just trying to help them with their, with their allergies. There, man, take 10 of this out of this codeine cough syrup. Go pass right out.
You really gotta clear your nasal passage, and it does run through your vagina, so you have to like open your legs and let it breathe.
I don't even like that, man. I don't like intercourse. It makes my foreskin bleed. I don't like that.
No, he likes it until they turn that dreaded 18, and then
you're out of here, goddammit. Get out of my face.
My dick's gone soft for you.
Oh man, I'm so soft right now. I can't do it. I'm soft like a hot dog bun.
The late Mr. Peddington.
Oh, right.
A woman shows up. Oh, there's a guy at a funeral home drinking out of a mystery liquid.
What's the best movie ever made? Peddington 2.
Yeah. My daughter asked me last night, "What's your favorite movie?" I go, "Peddington 2."
Peddington 2.
And she's like, "Oh yeah." She had no idea what the fuck I was talking about.
It's supposed to be really good. Everyone says, everyone laughs, but they say it's really good. It's a funny joke. It's behind the formaldehyde. You think he's going to drink some of it?
Part of the twist might be, because I'm thinking Night Gallery.
Yeah.
Maybe he's dead already.
No, there's no twist. It's just a stupid. Again.
Oh, there's a twist. It's just we guessed it.
Well, it's the Jack Laird joke. It's a long way to go for a punchline, and that's what he did. He does these, and like there's like two. We haven't seen them all, but so far we've seen 3 of them that are exactly the same as this, like the same style.
There's this.
Somebody's talking to somebody,
me, and then there's that dead weight.
Yeah,
where he puts the guy's body in the trunk.
Right, because it's like there's like a twist ending, but it's just between two people talking about a job or something that needs to happen.
Quick bit.
It's really stupid. It's just like, okay, how many of these can you do? Well, they did about 25 of them. It looks like a lot, because holy shit, they get a lot of gas out of this number.
I know we got one really, really short one coming up. The one that we both probably have seen before another episode is that one with the Munster.
Oh, right, the baby
Junior. Yeah,
right.
We already saw it. We can almost discuss it now, but I don't
even remember the title though.
It's called Junior.
Is it? Okay.
It's so short. It's
Junior.
It's like a commercial, like a fake SNL commercial.
Yeah. Wow.
So he's got the formaldehyde. He's got like the Beatles' White Album going on over here. I don't know what's in there. And
my little version of the Beatles' White Album.
Old Eagle.
Old Eagle. Oh God.
Better.
Yep. So I saw the poison. I'm like, maybe he was drinking the wrong thing. He's been dead this whole time, like John Carpenter in Body Bag sort of thing.
Right. Yeah.
That's kind of what I was going off. But I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, no, they're not going to do that.
No, it's not that.
It's just going to be
not that clever. It's a straight up. This woman wants to talk about her husband's death and how much will it cost and blah blah blah. And
wouldn't have been clever if the whole bit was you think it's this because it's obviously going here. Oh, he's also dead. Like,
no,
and he's gonna kill something, or even if why paid him off to kill her.
You know why? Because they already did that ending in that one with Desi Arnaz Jr. Remember the one where he goes into the dining room and it's all the dead people around the table and he's toasting.
It was the first episode we did. That's a good episode.
That was a good one, yeah.
I like that one.
What one was that called? I can't remember.
Death in the Family.
Is that what it is? Okay.
I believe it's called.
Starring Desi Arnaz Jr. And nothing else.
Yeah, literally nobody else.
There's
one guy who's wounded, and it's like nothing in the dark. Twilight episode. Let's find out.
I just rewatched a great Twilight Zone episode, The Passerby.
Oh,
That's a good
that one.
You do? Oh, I like that
I
episode.
hate that one.
The one about Lincoln
It does have James Gregory though.
I like that episode. I think it's a good episode. I like
hate
that
his.
one.
Well, don't you think you should prefer twang, 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 twang,
It wasn't that bad. I just like the fact that she blows that guy's head off and he doesn't die because you damn Yankee bastard.
Then you get Lincoln walking out of the shadow of the smoke.
Oh yeah, it was
the
great.
last victim of the Civil War.
Oh, I loved it. I thought that was beautiful. That was beautifully situated. It was just sad. It was very sad.
So
it felt sad.
First night gallery is Death in the Family.
Oh wow,
episode 230. We did that on March 16th, 2021.
Wow.
It was me, Frank, Dick. You were there, and
I know. I remember being there. Yeah,
and Adam.
Yeah, I remember being there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. Oh, not funny, but I was listening to one of the podcasts from July 12th, 2021.
Yeah,
and we were talking about Adam because we hadn't heard from him yet, and he had already been dead 6 days. I just realized. I was like, "Oh shit!"
No, we knew I knew at the time. So that was me. I'm like, I hope he's fucking dead. Like I went so far overboard because I knew he was, and I was like, how do I do? I didn't know how to deal with it, and I was like, we'll make a joke out of it.
Yeah.
It was just fucked up. That was a fucked up time.
Yeah, it was wacky.
A lot of unresponded messages and unread, and I'm like, all right, yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of like, well, something's not right.
I believe in that episode we were mentioning he's probably dead. Like,
well, we're just saying, something's not right here. You should respond. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Adam, where are you at? Fuck you, Adam, not being here. Like we were at because he was a bad episode.
Oh, we still talk to him like that.
Yeah, still have to this day. Yeah, we do.
I don't think that's morbid. That was us trying to deal with it.
No, it's fine.
I already knew we just
it
wasn't official, but
no.
Yeah, he would have hated last week and today. Especially this. What episode do you think he would have hated the most? Probably this one, right?
No, I think he would have really hated the fucking midnight one. That one's fucking annoying. That one is.
I think he would have hated this one more.
I don't know. This one's shorter. He'd say at least this one had the decency to be short.
No, but it's Jack Laird, which is insulting as shit.
Automatically hate. You automatically hate it just for Jack Laird's name. You're just like, fuck you. That's the first. As soon as you see that name on the credits, you're just like, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm done. I'm out. This is gonna be a shit episode. I don't want to watch it anymore.
You sit there and watch it like this.
You sit there and watch it with just sour puss face.
I have our list of names at the top always. It's Jack Laird, Haskell Barkin, who's the Jack Laird of the 85 series, and then Rob Zerloin
from Midnight with
the Midnight Hour. Not Midnight with Robert Shaw. Did you almost plug your own show on here?
Yeah, if you want to listen to a podcast from 7 years ago when it last was on. 7 years.
I have listened to that show.
I sound so much younger. It's kind of weird. I'm just like, I was listening to my voice, like, oh my god, it's not racked with cigar smoke and just that.
I feel like we need Kyle on this show to even you out because I feed your negativity. Well, on that show, you were far less negative. You were more like you were always bitching about how Hollywood's dead all the time.
Yes.
And
now it's really dead.
Now you sound just dead inside, and I don't know.
It's because it's dead. It's all dead now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really bad. I mean, it's so bad now. It's just there's no point. It's just nothing about that place is fun anymore. It's like that dream you had as a kid. That's why I just want to write novels. That's all. Screenplays don't mean anything. It's just like, there's no point. Just write novels, self-publish them, see what happens. That's all you can do, and do podcasts for fun. That's all you can do.
I do have 8 episodes of a TV show written that I'm going to film eventually.
Oh yeah.
So
8 Things Are Gonna Burn in Hell, Volume 82 through.
No, should I send you those scripts because they've been written for years now?
Oh,
and I think they'd be fun.
Should do it. It would be fun,
and not that expensive.
Just put.
I literally have them planned out of how to shoot them and like everything's done. I just need money.
Yeah. Well, now you just need a fucking phone, and all you need is a phone and a location and a microphone, and you're set. And then fucking the phone.
Oh, there's more money involved in that.
Oh, you want to do animation?
No.
You have little animations.
I can do that. not animation, but I can do visual effects.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Cheap ones. I can't show fucking T-Rex showing up, but
well, that's where you're wrong.
Mine's more like lighting equipment and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And locations because there's scenes. Anyway, so I mentioned I have 2 notes for this episode. Awesome painting, and then her husband is alive. Yeah.
Right.
I was impatient in my own notes.
So
and this was the second. I watched Make Me Laugh first, and then I watched this.
Oh, Make Me Laugh was a fucking chore. Holy shit. We're gonna barely talk about Make Me Laugh. I can already tell.
Well, we're barely talking about this. So what happened?
That's what I mean.
Okay, let me go. A woman shows up at this guy's place, and
I'm gonna let you go.
She's, he's a mortician, and she's like, I'm looking for the best deal. The last few people weren't understanding, and yada yada yada. And he keeps asking questions. He's got his little notebook out, and he's like, "Oh, what's his name? Date? Where do you work? And how did he die?" And she goes, "He fell out of our balcony because they had to replace the balcony because it was broken, and they had to replace it. So I just didn't tell him we did that. It's a shame." He goes, "Okay." And I already know what the fuck happened. So you have to sit there and watch. At least the episode we did a few weeks ago. That school play episode that we did.
Yes.
With the drunk dude. I play a clip here. This
brandy wine or something like
that. Marmalade wine. At least that episode had an ending I didn't see coming.
Sure.
Because it's out of nowhere, and it's not related to the plot at all. It just cuts off his fucking feet.
Yeah.
Would be immoral.
Yeah. Good.
This one, you sit there and watch, like waiting. No. It's only 12 minutes, but like I said, it feels double that.
You do almost could argue that you do have something at the very end. That sound effect and that image of that dummy falling down the building is pretty fucking funny.
I could show it, but I guess
I want to hear it more than anything. I think it's a good sound effect.
I just love the cut to. Okay,
well, it's a hard cut to screaming in an obvious dummy being thrown off of a building.
I do want to get a little more detail because part of his will is she has to survive for 2 years on $2,000 total, but it's a double indemnity clause. Don't even make me go crazy on the Billy Wilder reference there. It's a much better fucking movie than this. There's a double indemnity clause where if he dies on work or an accident, it pays double. So $4,000 for 2 years, and then she gets his full inheritance. So I don't know how you buy your life insurance policy for only $2,000 though. The payout is $2,000. What?
Well, no, I think he'll only get or was it $2,000 a month?
Her exact words were, "I get the full estate after 2 years. In the meantime, I get the full estate then, except for the insurance claim, the insurance money I get now. And then if I live on that insurance money for 2 years, I get the full estate." And so it ended up being $4,000 for 2 years. And she talks about how he used to live on $2,000 a year. And I guess they can do it. But she's looking for a deal to bury him. And she's like, "Just burn him. I don't care. I don't give a shit." And the whole time you think there's something going on because you have a brain. I guess in 1971, when did this come out? 72, January 12th, 1972. People just like,
no, they probably saw it. It's like, this sucks. They might have had the same reaction we had. They were like, "This ain't no Twilight Zone. What the fuck is this shit?"
Why does it have a 7.3 then?
Because people are stupid.
Yeah, that's my point. So like, my god!
Well, no, maybe
they're
enthralled. There's like the acting is so good and the comedy is so righteous.
It's fucking terrible.
It's really funny. It's the way she sets it up and the payoff is just beautiful. Jack Laird is a poet for comedy. Jack Laird of shit.
I make him Jack Laid if I met him. Jack is laid. Yeah. A couple jokes going on there. You sorted out. It's not a funny show. It's not a scary show. It is a boring show. It is a badly written show. It is an ugly as shit show. And it's way too long. Every episode is way too long for what it needs to be.
Well, again, it's like the Twilight Zone season 4. They were all hour longs. And as soon as you get into that hour long territory, it's overstaying your welcome. I think 22 to 25 minutes for a show like Twilight Zone is perfect. And when you go longer than that, you're just like, I don't
half
know
an hour max anthology series. If you can do it if it's really well written. Like some of the newer episodes of the Twilight Zone 2019 are longer. And it's fine because they're well written. The bad ones though feel like a fucking eternity. Like you watch that one episode, the Not All Men. How long did that episode feel?
Oh, fucking yeah! It was horrible.
But some of the good ones, like Nightmare at 30,000 Feet, is really good. And it flew by. I'm like, oh, we're done. Ironically, it flew by.
Yeah,
pardon the pun there. But I was like, oh, we're done. Oh shit! And I rewatched it like 3 times. I've seen that thing 4 or 5 times now. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I love it. But this one, he's sitting there. Okay, so yeah, I can do that. I can make that work. And then she leaves, and then he talks to his dildo lab assistant, or he's the embalmer. He says, right?
Fucking dildo.
Yeah, and he's like, you don't have a brain in your head.
You fucking dildo, asshole, fat ass.
Look at this. Look how many fucking candles are in here. This is 1972. Why is it always gothic?
Is that Randy Quaid?
It looks like him.
I thought it was Randy Quaid. I was trying to find the credits. I don't.
Oh my god! Now I got to look that up.
Is it Randy
does
Quaid?
Look a lot like him.
Randy Quaid.
Well, think Randy Quaid was one of Randy Quaid's first roles.
He was in The Last Detail. That was in the 70s.
Well,
so he could have been like 74, 75. It's possible he could have been.
Oh my god! It's Randy Quaid.
Is it Randy Quaid? All right. No one looks like that. Except Randy Quaid. It is Randy Quaid. Okay, good. We have confirmation. This has been.
We have a Quaid sighting.
We have a Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid is a person I say is a mythical creature now. He's become a mythical creature at this point.
Hello, boys. I'm back.
Thank you so much, Dick, for saying that out. It's Cousin Eddie himself.
Yes, it is.
Bomber. But as a brain, you're a disaster area.
Sir?
She was shopping, John, shopping. She had to make certain that under the conditions of her husband's will, she could realistically afford the price of even a cut-rate funeral.
Okay. Pausing for Universal to not stop us.
Universal gonna stop us now. Whoa, whoa.
So, now she has to go home and...
I'm going to add that to my notes.
That was it.
The cut is so harsh. It's the only bit that works.
Yeah.
So let me add to my notes. What the fuck is this episode titled?
Obviously a dummy.
Mr.
It's not even close to being a human being pushed out of a window. It's so obviously a dummy. It's just so
terrible.
Dumb. But God, is it funny.
I actually think we're done.
Yeah, we're done. That's it. We're over.
Yeah, we're done. 4?
Oh, fuck yeah. 3, please. 3. And I'm giving it a 3 just for Randy Quaid.
I'm giving it a 4 just because it wasn't Misery. It's definitely the best Jack Laird one by far.
Ooh.
And that's not saying much.
No.
But it is by far the best Jack Laird one.
Wow, okay.
Well, think of the other ones. They're all fucking. Remember the Dracula one and the oh man.
Yeah, but those were short.
Are you sure? Well, it couldn't hurt.
See, at least that was short.
But this one didn't waste my time. That one was short. It was like 2 minutes and it wasted my fucking time. I was pissed at that one. This one I was like, oh, that was a funny ending. I got something out of it. So
right, yeah.
But I gave Lindman's Catch, the A side of this 3-piece episode. I gave that one a 3.
Which one was that one?
That's the one right here.
The fish, yeah.
Hold on, don't spoil it.
It's a trap.
This one.
Admiral Akbar. General Raff. I'm General Redis.
They hide the nudity so much in that episode when she's laying down in the cabin, and he's just like, "Don't tell any of my men about this. I've been dreaming about this for decades at sea."
Oh, I just want you to keep the fish head. Just keep the fish head on, you fucking bitch. All right. All right.
So 3, you gave it I gave it a 4, you gave it a 3. So let's just stick with 3. That's fine. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West. So long, citizens. The next podcast is Make Me Laugh, Night Gallery 104A. Bye-bye. Sega.
Oh, make me laugh. You make me fucking want to cut my throat. Cut my wrists to that one. Holy shit.
Whenever you say a name like that, I think of the Sega thing. The Sega!
Yeah, Sega!
And then the other one was Say when you put in the game, you know?
Sega.
It's like so very different from the other one.
Yeah, we were in Nintendo house, and my cousin in Fresno had Sega. So that's when I could play Sega with. And then my uncle had Sega CD, Sega, which I wish we would have kept the Sega CD. I don't know where that went. I was playing that like literally probably 15 years ago, 20 years ago. I was playing at my grandma's house, and it was like the really rare CD games, like the Sega CD games that got banned. The one where you have to break in and scare the girl or rob the house with the girl inside. I had that. Oh, shoot. Fuck, that's like worth
it sounds like
big
you're
money
playing, like
now.
your home movies.
Yeah.
So what?
Are we recording?
Hold on. I believe we just started off the scene. They hide the. There we go. We're good. Sega. Good Quaid sighting, my friend.
I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, if I see Quaid, I know. I was like, oh, fuck, that's Randy Quaid.
I don't know how I missed that.
Yeah, well,
once you said that, I'm like, that's clearly Randy Quaid.
Because you're bored out of your mind. You're just like, well, I fucking hate this episode. I don't want to watch it anymore. That's why. But Quaid, yeah, I was like, oh, shit, that's Randy Quaid.
Were you like that right now or when you're watching?
No, when I was watching it, I was going to bring it up for the episode regardless. But I was like waiting.
Because we had a.
Yeah, because nothing else.
Quaid in the wild.
We saw.
He is a mythical creature, seriously.
The elusive Quaid. Quaid.
The Randy Quaids this time of year are delightful. You have to see them in their natural.
Dennis Quaid wants nothing to do with them. And I wonder if Jack Quaid even knows.
Get out of here, Randy.
I can't do with you, Randy. You think Meg will take me? No. Leave Meg Ryan alone. Leave John Cougar Mellencamp alone too, Randy, while you're at it.
And save.
I love the fact that Randy Quaid thinks it was because of his star power that got Fox $1 billion in box office revenue with Independence Day and another movie, which I think he was including Christmas Vacation in there for some reason, but I don't think that was a Warner Brothers movie, not a Fox movie. So I don't know how that works.
Every time I watch Independence Day, I go, "Oh yeah."
I forgot about Randy Quaid.
It had nothing to do with the hottest star at the time,
Will Smith or Jeff Goldblum, or Harvey Fierstein.
No, I was thinking more of a
Harvey Fierstein. Oh my God, David!
Judd Hirsch. That's what I'm talking about.
Judd, yeah, even better. And when he shows up for the sequel, oh, beautiful casting. Bring Judd Hirsch back, who was supposed to be 80 in Independence Day first one. 20 years later, he's 60 for some reason. Nobody's perfect. Hello, David. I'm not Jewish. What? You don't think you paid $20 for a hammer? Do you? Come on now. I'm Judd Hirsch.
I don't often give up on movies. I watched the first third, maybe half of Independence Day Resurgence, and was like, I'm good. I get it.
It's so bad. I haven't watched it since I saw it for my birthday for free at the Galaxy Theater. They don't do that anymore. You don't get if your birthday, don't give you a free movie ticket anymore. I'm kind of disappointed in them. Cheap bastards. You think COVID almost put them out of business? Oh,
yeah, they owe us.
They owe us, really. I got to pay fucking $20 for a large popcorn and a large soda, and that's not counting a 12-inch hot dog that I want to put in my butt. I mean, mouth.
I heard 12-inch. Sorry, I thought
that's fine. No, it's fine.
What's up?
They're actually really good.
No, I got a 12-inch. Yeah.
Yeah, 12-inch dong.
Yeah.
Just like Thor. You see the new Thor: Love and Thunder trailer?
I did.
With Christian Bale.
Christian Bale looks fucking awesome in that.
I'm kind of like, I'm going to see just for that reason.
I already turned to her and I was like, I want to see this in the theater.
Yeah.
I've only seen a handful of Marvel movies in the theater. But I'm like, this one's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And then yesterday they showed the full trailer during basketball, and I'm like,
right.
Oh, Christian Bale! Like I heard that, and then I forgot about it for a while.
Yeah.
And I saw him, I was like, oh, he looks great.
Did you see Russell Crowe as Zeus?
Yeah.
Where he goes, hey, what's going on over here?
Why was he Zeus?
Why is he Italian? He's going full on Italian Zeus. Hey, what's going on over here? That's fantastic.
So I think we're going to see Christian Bale kill him.
Oh no, he's dead. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole point. He's kills. He's the god.
He's a god killer.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. The movie looks awesome. I love Thor Ragnarok. So
I want to see it. It looks good.
Adam's friends and all those guys hated Ragnarok, and I'm like, that's not the movie you don't want to die in that hill of hating that movie. Like, how does that one offend you? I don't understand.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's Planet Hulk. It's the least serious movie ever, and they're like, fucking hate it. I hate Taika Waititi, and I'm like, how is that the movie that you're? I just don't get it.
Well, I think it got to a point where you have to hate something that's corporate, and that it's woke corporate. So you have to hate it even more if it's woke corporate, which I don't like woke corporate, but at the same time, they're learning. I'll give credit to Netflix. Netflix is saying, you know what? Fuck you. We're not doing this anymore. And they just told their staff, they said, look, we're going to have Dave Chappelle shows. If you don't like it, quit. And they said that. They said, hey, you don't like it, leave. We don't want you here. I was like, you know what?
Sexy dancing kids.
Well, they didn't talk about that, but that got canceled. And so did the Happy Pregnant Man got canceled too. The weird Chinese movie or
Junior,
it was.
The TV series.
No, it was it's basically the same idea. I'm pregnant.
Oh,
Danny DeVito, where are you? I'm pregnant. Oh my God, Emma Thompson. Why are you in this movie? You're the love interest. Stupid. You have no breasts.
Let's switch our backgrounds.
I would never do you, Emma Thompson. You are not my type. I like ugly people. I like ugly short maids. I love maids.
All right, bathroom time. I'll be right back. We here at T-Mobile realize your Super Bowl has lots of different kinds of foods. People prefer different things. Some people prefer light meats, the light-colored meats, or slightly darker meats that are crying. You know how that goes. Some people prefer their louder meats, a little bit darker. I don't agree that we are equal because some things are a little easier to eat. Some people can't handle other things, like Asian food. Some people can't eat that. Like some rice on there, some people can't handle that sort of thing. And that one's too pretty. I can't eat food that's too pretty. That's just me though. Oh, really dark meat there. There we go. Oh, maybe I'll go with that one. Yeah, look at that, a little more tender meat in there. Oh, that one can't focus. That can't be good for me. That one can't pay attention at all. And, holy shit, that one's terrified of me. That's probably going to be the one I eat first. Just, oh my God. It knows what I'm doing. It knows what I'm thinking. That dark meat. Oh my God. I don't want to eat that one because I'll be hungry again in 20 minutes. I can't handle that. Let me give you something to watch at least. Oh, sorry. I guess we're done.
Oh God, that scared me.
And we're recording.
Hey, all right.
Let's do an intro. What should we do? Let's do a random one.
A man journeys from point A to point B, but this is no ordinary journey. For little does this man know, but this trip ends in a dark, mysterious, terrible place. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And also, the Twilight Zone.
Relax.
The nightmare in the sky is over, but on the ground, a man who has decided to exercise for the very first time is killed by a falling elliptical machine. And also members of Pearl Jam. Another coincidence that can only happen in the Twilight Zone.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
On display this evening, a pastiche of painting from Oddball Land.
A pastiche of painting from Oddball Land.
The poet Sir Max Beerbohm reflected that no one ever...
Max Beerbohm?
That's what I heard.
...died of laughter. Object of brush and palette, the rebuttal. The clown is Jackie Slater, his occupation, a comedian. His aspirations to collect funny bones and hang them on the walls of his life to hide the cracked plaster and yellowed wallpaper that is part of the interior decoration of failure. Poor Jackie Slater.
That's such an awful sentence.
Foreign language in an empty hall.
The interior of failure.
Oh, I get it. I get it, Jackie.
Oh, man. Yeah, me too. That's why I didn't like this episode. It just made me a reminder of my life.
The comic, unable to coax laughter. The painting is called Make Me Laugh, and this lightless limbo is called The Night Gallery.
All right, so here's the painting.
This is like the worst. This is such a fucking slog episode. This is the most. I think this was more boring than any of the other episodes we've seen. This episode was fucking a bore and a chore.
No.
Yes, it was. The acting was good. I liked the Jackie Slater guy. I wasn't sure who. I don't know who he was off the top of my head. I can't remember his name.
You're never. It's Joffrey Cambridge.
He was really good at it.
Godfrey
Cambridge.
Yeah, he was in Watermelon Man, the Uppity movie. That's the subtitle of Watermelon Man. Cotton Comes to Harlem. Come Back, Charleston Blue. The President's Analyst.
This is black exploitation movies.
He died in '76 at age 43.
Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. Now it's even worse. Now
Yeah,
even more
2 years
depressed.
after this.
Oh my god. Because he was actually really good. He was actually, I really liked his performance. It just was such a slow. It was just so. It was just boring because it was so long, and it was like, yes, I get it. I get what's happening. Just let it end already. Enough of this.
This is an episode from 2019. They did way better. With
did they remake this one?
Nanjiani. I didn't realize it was a remake until I watched this, and I go, it's not the same, but it's actually the plot is way better in the newer episode.
Oh yeah,
Neil Nanjiani, one of my favorite comedians. And that is an episode where Tracy Morgan gives him a gift to make people laugh nonstop, just like this. But when he mentions their names, they disappear. Like if he brings them up once, they're gone. So he has to try to figure out how the fuck to fix that, Great it's the first episode of 2019 show. And they put it as the first episode, and Nightmare at 30 Dozen Feet is the second episode, so that when you got your trial and you get 2 free episodes, you'd be like, oh, this show's great. And they immediately start dumping shit on you.
And then they fuck you.
And then replay, and that's a woke episode. It's fine episode, but shoves it down your throat where the ending is literally people filming the police, and they're like, and it's like, this is supposed to be the Twilight Zone, not just now. And it's like, this is what we're doing with this show. We ruined it.
We're going to ruin even more things that we love. Thank you, Hollywood, for ruining everything that I like.
Yeah, I do want to see Nope, though. We brought it up before, but
No, I still need to see his movies. I think Us looks really interesting.
Get Out is great. Us is
Get Out. Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Us, you got to sit there and not worry about what's happening. Like I was just like, okay, I'm getting angry, but I'm like,
it's the suspension of disbelief.
Yeah,
you got to have it for that one, especially.
And you realize you're in good hands where everything is set up, and it just takes a while to get to. So just bear in mind. But Nope just looks pretty straightforward. But who knows? There could be twists and turns that I'm not aware of, obviously. But
I'm sure there will be.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like I said about Nope. I hope it's just the black people survive because they don't want to be involved with the horror movie.
Nope,
no, fuck this, and they all live.
That's it. Nope.
That'd be great. I would love that.
It might be. It might be the case. That sounds like a pretty valid point.
Yeah,
a valid idea. It would be kind of
There's the clip with I forget the actress, but the black.
Where he goes flying in the air.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like, maybe not.
That doesn't mean he dies. He's probably. What if it's like a spaceship, and then they find out that he's a black guy, and they say, "Oh, nope, we don't want him." They send him back.
Send him back and kill him.
That's what. Nope. That's what I mean. It's nope, as in no. We don't want no darky. The aliens are super racist, so all they're after is white people.
Yeah, and that's fine. I would love to watch
the Mediterranean pirates of 1790 who would kidnap white women and put them in their harems because their white women were preferred, especially white women with red hair. Oh my God, that would be the fucking feast for a harem over there in a Muslim country.
It's like if you're a blonde woman, there's certain countries you cannot go to.
No, my friend was telling me she went to India. She had red hair. And all of them, like everybody was like, "Can you hold our baby?" Like people were coming from the street telling her to take pictures holding a baby. It was just so awkward and weird. It was like they never have seen like a white woman, red-haired woman ever. It never comes to India.
An interesting combination.
Would you like to be my slave?
So, make me laugh.
I will give you 500,000 dinars.
Did I? Oh, I didn't do that. Welcome to LIW episode 359. Night Gallery 104A. Make me laugh. Phoenix West. Dick Ticket over there.
Hi.
He's doing comedy. Jackie Slater is the character name.
Jackie Slater, which is kind of a hacky name.
Stop watching your Fox News.
I'm not watching Fox News.
Don't lie to me.
I'm watching Toy Collections. Much better.
How do I think less of you after you said that?
Well, I'm seeing all these displays because I need to redesign my new house. I'm gonna have a nice little den, an office. The den is gonna be like a man cave kind of a thing. But then again, the living room can be a man cave. So I was playing with ideas.
Your whole house is gonna be a man cave.
This is true.
You live alone.
I have a lot of things, and I live alone.
You live alone. You have toys.
Yes,
I have my section of my office over there. You can't see off screen. That used to be in the background. Now it's like diminishing.
Well, that's because you have children,
and I had to make room for this sort of shit.
And they'll play with. Yeah, your children will play with your toys eventually.
Oh, they try.
Get the fire! Don't you touch that?
You gotta feel like an asshole yelling at a 4-year-old for touching.
I know you do.
Touching your Wreck-It Ralph toy. Like, I know you love that money, but get the fuck out.
Don't you touch that? That's
not valuable at all.
Scale. That's the scale.
My heart. You're gonna ruin my heart value, okay?
Oh, my NFT.
And she's like, got the black rings around her eyes because I beat her in the face. She's at school describing how she couldn't play with Wreck-It Ralph and she got punched in the face. And...
You had to explain to her twice not to touch Wreck-It Ralph.
No, you explained it once.
No, twice because she had two black eyes. Bitch had to listen. You couldn't listen twice or something like that.
No, that's this.
Oh, double punch.
Irish sunglasses, bitch. Sorry, I call my daughter a bitch.
My daughter, my Irish daughter, sunglasses.
No, she's fine with it. She's cool.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think you hit your children in the face.
I didn't say I didn't hit them. I said she's cool.
She's cool with it.
Now she knows the rules. Okay.
Leave it be. I said she's cool with it.
Oh.
But no, well, I did get the new. I got my buddy found me an Ecto one, the new version of the old one. Remember how they re-released the old Ghostbuster toys? And I think this Ecto one is a little bit better because it kind of matches the Plasma series figures more than the cartoon figures. So I think I'm just going to use that as a display for my Ghostbuster toys.
I have a lot of Ecto ones.
Well, you'll be getting another one soon. I got to put that box together. It's coming.
You're not going to, so
no one buys it. I will send it. It'll be done.
I want an Ecto one with doors. The original one.
Oh no! Well, this one's from '97, so it's gonna be a 1997 Ecto one, like new generation. But it's the same mold. It's the same fucking thing. They didn't change the mold.
I have the original one somewhere down here, but there's no doors. I was in the cart that comes out. It's not.
Yeah.
And the back doors are gone. Oh, the side doors and back doors are gone.
Well, see, back in the day, you could find these things at a thrift store like really easily, but because of the era of the reseller, anything vintage that's popular gets taken immediately. Even if someone doesn't know what it is, they'll buy it and say, "I'll go resell this for a lot of money because go butter." Anything Star Wars, anything 80s related, people think it's worth like $10 million. It's like, well, no, because it's this and that, but whatever. You just can't. It's not like the old days where you go to a garage sale and get like really cool toys because the kid moved to college or something. He left and his parents are selling his shit.
Yeah, you're not going to find the Wayne Knight scene in Toy Story 3 or 4, wherever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
An old Woody doll. Oh my God. That's what I picture us as.
Oh, fuck. I
That
don't
sad
care.
collection at home.
I do not give a shit. I enjoy
We're
my
officially Wayne Knight. We're
I
fucking
sell it. I've sold chunks of it. I don't care. If I can sell it, I'll sell it. But that's fun. I don't care. And hey, I've had sex. I'm fine with. I've had sex with I've had really nice women in my life. So you know what? I'm completely comfortable in my toy collecting. I really don't give a shit.
I just heard I'm completely comfortable not ever having it again. I got it.
No, exactly. I'm done. That's it.
I can't put that in
now.
Play box on my man.
Fine. It's fine. If she said, you know what? I think we need to get rid of that life-size Baby Yoda. I said, get the fuck out of my house.
We do need to get rid of something life-sized. You stare until she finally figures out what you're saying.
Even if it's Alexandria Daddario. You get out of my house, Alexandria. I can't put you in plastic.
Ghostbusters. Oh, I can't. Oh, where am I going? I can't even get down. I got to dig a hole in our floor
to put you there.
So Alexandria. I meant my floor.
Alexandria Daddario. Sorry. Whatever. Yeah, great body. Baby Yoda, life size. They don't make them any of those. They got lots of you. I've seen you before.
He's tiny.
I can't get my life size ones over there. It's too far.
Here, I got Rod's face over it.
Oh wow, yeah, that's kind of neat. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Look at that. I'm everything that's wrong with Star Wars.
But then her toys end up in my office.
Wait, that's your Affleck duck.
Yeah, it's not Gilbert Godfrey.
In memory of Gilbert Godfrey. When he used to be the voice of the duck before they fucking fired him.
Did you ever watch the joke that got him fired?
Yeah.
It was really long.
It was a tsunami joke.
No, the one that same set after he does the 9/11 thing and he does the what's it called? The
tsunami joke. Aristocrats.
The Aristocrats one.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It just keeps going.
Yeah. Well, that's the point.
It's so fucking funny. And the joke itself, like you watch comedics or
yeah.
About it. The joke itself doesn't matter. It's the fact that he's doing that live and just keeps going. The daughter's fucking the mother, and the son's fucking the daughter, and let's come and shit and piss all over the place, and they're all slopping around in it.
The Aristocrats. Ta-da! Yeah. Or I love that one joke where the magician has called somebody up. Okay. Hit me with this ball peen hammer. And he hits him, and he wakes up 6 months later in the hospital. Ta-da! Oh, God. Stupid joke.
All right, so make me laugh.
Which is, in the context of this episode, we can talk about stand-up comedian.
Exactly. So he does this terrible opening, or his terrible stand-up here. Let's show some of this.
That's bad. It's like
I'll put the last few seconds.
It's very Henny Young. It's like old vaudeville jokes that were old then. It's like, what?
Well, even his agent is like, because I was sleeping out in front of the. Look at that sweat.
Well,
I will say, however, it doesn't matter if he was funny or not because this audience would not have given a shit.
No, the audience is terrible.
They're because passing out.
They're eating dinner. You can't do comedy while you're eating dinner. Like this is a restaurant. You really can't
with a full packed crowd.
Not if they're eating. They're too.
Who's there to see you? If they're there to see you, I've been eating through comedians. I'm like, but some guy up there. I'm like,
Guy looks like band. Looks like Wesley Snipes' dad.
The Rockettes. He does.
He looks like
For the loveliest girls you ever seen in your life, the Rocky Mountain Rockettes.
They are not the loveliest girls you've ever seen. Wait for these.
Why do you have it? Look at that that dick suck toy he's got in his hand.
Yeah, he's got the Swedish penis enlarger. Yeah, Austin Powers in his hand.
It's ridiculous. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right. We got
oh dear
5 and 3 2s.
Michigan 3s.
Oh, the one right here is straight out of Lee Martin's The Midnight Hour.
Yes, she is.
God damn, she's gross.
That one's right out of Michigan. Yeah. Oh my God. Do me in the pond.
I'd rather fuck that band. Sorry, it's so choppy, but
well, that's fine. We won't get in trouble with Universal.
That's true.
So yeah, the whole point of this episode is basically he's not funny. He can't make people laugh. His agent has had it with him. He's gonna go dump him for a rock and roll band. So he goes to the bar. He's complaining. He's just complaining. And this is where the episode kind of was derailed for me because you have this Italian actor playing an Indian Swami. It's like, what? The guy with the turban? There's a guy in a turban in the bar. And he comes up.
This shot and this shot alone.
No, like I said, there's neat stuff. It's just too long of an episode. So it's so boring because once you get the initial point of like, yeah, he's having a hard time. They could have done that in a 2-minute scene, cut to the bar, but they just keep going and going and going. He talks about, remember when I was closing, I was at the Caesar's Palace for 6 weeks and they kept me on for another 8. And I can just talks about the past, and I'm just like, we don't need to hear that because we get it. You've had that period. Stop talking about it because move to what the story is because this is boring. I don't care about your unfunny past. And if you were doing jokes like that, then like go fuck yourself. Like those jokes were so bad and so dated. Even the George Carlin dated stuff is still funny.
So here's the same scene that you're describing from the 2019 version.
Okay.
I am such a fan of yours. I mean, I know everyone's a fan of yours, but thank you. How's your day? What have you been doing? Man, you were everywhere and then you just disappeared. You had it all. What happened?
I had it all.
I got hit by a Walmart truck.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Jesus, I lost like 2 friends and Walmart truck almost killed me. Poor bastard.
Yeah. So the 2019 version is really good. I really, really love that episode.
And now that the other actor doesn't even look like that anymore because he got jacked for the Eternals.
Yeah, he looks better than that movie did.
And he's in the Obi-Wan show coming up Friday.
Oh, good.
He's a co-star. He's a Jedi, I think. He's playing a.
That would be fun if Disney would say it was coming out Friday, because they're still putting trailers out that say Obi-Wan. The Book of Obi-Wan coming soon. And I'm like,
no, it's just Obi-Wan.
How do you not know when?
Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's coming out Friday.
Yeah, but you're fucking Disney. Add a date. Come on, stick to your guns on this one. Why are they so like? Sometimes
the internet already hates it. They're already mad at it. A lot of the internet already hates it.
I don't give a shit about the internet.
Oh, I don't care.
I'm not saying you think I do, but
no. I don't. Yeah. I'm at the point. I just don't care anymore. It's like, you know what? I lived in a world where we didn't have like we're so spoiled now. It's not even funny. Like, Jesus Christ. Remember when like the best X-Men were the cartoon? Like anything, like the best any kind of action-oriented comic book anything was a cartoon show because the live-action ones were terrible.
I remember hearing for years and years and years how terrible the Brett Ratner X-Men Last Stand movie is.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck. And I watched it, and I'm like, other than the Golden Gate
mediocre.
It's
just mediocre. It's fine. It's whatever.
It's not good, but I'm not like,
I fucking hate you. Well, he did destroy his career though, because Brett Ratner's was destroyed because of the whole sexual misconduct allegations and his very famous quote: "Rehearsals are for fags." Very funny. He basically his career was destroyed overnight. And I guess Olivia Munn was saying she got fondled by him and After the Sunset or something like that.
Oh, picture Brett Ratner here.
Just scratching his balls. Yes.
Yeah. So that's Brett Ratner.
The Rat. Hey, what's up? I'm the Rat.
He looks like if Mark Ruffalo didn't stop drinking.
Mark Ruffalo went anti-Hulk.
Yeah.
He looks like Hunter Biden, kind of.
Here's what you're talking about here.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of pictures.
Natasha Henstridge did too. Wow.
He looks like Tom Segura also.
A little bit, yeah.
In the eyes. Mark Ruffalo everywhere else, but then Tom Segura, like
he's kind of got that Joel Silver look. Remember good old Joel Silver who disappeared because he got busted with sexual assault?
A little bit of David Harbour here.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bad looking guy.
No. But
the rat.
Then you see some of his movies and you're like, oh,
he sucks.
He did this.
He sucks. Hercules, yeah.
I do
not
like
a good movie.
One of his movies. Can you guess what it is? It's not a Rush Hour movie.
Tower Heist.
No, never saw it.
X3.
It's an established movie series that he did a chapter of. Edward Norton's in it.
Oh, Red Dragon.
Red Dragon.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about Red Dragon.
I like Red Dragon. Not great.
Fine.
Not great. Yeah, not great.
Yeah, he was a journeyman director.
Yeah.
He showed up, he did the work, he could do it. It was fine.
It's the guy who the studio goes, he'll do what we want.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there.
Like Zach Penn. Zach Penn is another one. Like he'll every screenplay he's ever written is so lame. And he was that famously, Zach Penn is the one who wrote The Avengers, and Joss Whedon famously rewrote every page of that script. And Zach Penn still gets credit for it, which is like insane to me. He's second bill on the screenplay, and Joss Whedon rewrote every page, every word of Zach Penn's script was rewritten. So how the fuck do you get credit and like it's insane? Arbitration makes no sense to me.
I was just gonna say we know why he has credit for it because he arbitrated for that.
Yeah, because even like you watch that great.
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say there's a great documentary. Tales from the Script, where it talks about like writers and they talk about the writer who rewrote the script for Mask of Zorro. He said, I rewrote 87% of that script and my name's nowhere on it. I never got credit at all for it. And he said, it probably cost me $300,000 without having a name on there. Like I got paid to do it, but I would have gotten an additional, 6 figures just for it being on TV. But his name's not on it, so that's why.
I want to watch this movie now, this documentary, because
Tales from the Script's great.
I've never heard of it, but I'm looking at
Frank Darabont
down here. It's got
awesome.
John Carpenter up here.
Yeah, no, it's a great documentary.
Oh,
the girl that wrote American Psycho's in it. She's great.
Mary Herron.
Paul Schrader, William Goldman, Frank Darabont. Oh yeah, it's great.
Paul Schrader,
the guy that wrote.
What is his name?
The guy that wrote Ghost is on there. The guy that wrote Die Hard is on. Stephen E. D'Souza's on there. And
Shane Black's name is first, but I don't see him.
Shane Black's in there. Yeah, it's a great documentary. It's really good. And the deleted scenes are actually pretty good too, because there's like William Goldman stories are the deleted scenes.
Is this Antoine Fisher?
Antoine Fisher, they talked to him for a brief second because he was a first timer. And I don't think he ever did anything ever again, though. He never made a movie after Antoine Fisher.
Ron Shelton.
Ron Shelton. I don't think he's on there that much.
Ron Shelton's done some good scripts though.
He's good. He's on there for a minute. Peter Hyams is on there.
Ooh.
Peter Hyams is kind of interesting.
Peter Hyams of 85 Twilight Zone directing fan.
Yes.
If you will.
And Peter Hyams
into this podcast if I can.
Peter Hyams has a bit in the documentary he teaches screenwriting, and he said at UCLA he teaches screenwriting, and he goes, this woman wrote a script, and it said close up, a woman's vagina opening up and a baby's head coming out of it. And he said, Do you know how big the screen is at the Westwood Theater, the Fox Theater in Westwood? And she goes, I don't know. And he gave her the precise. He goes, it's this big, because he said we had to rebuild that theater for my film 2010. That's how big it is. That's why I know how big it is. Now, do you want to rethink that scene? Close up, woman's vagina, baby coming out of that. May want to rethink that. I'm just letting you know it's going to scare people immediately. And he said that's what screenwriters do. That it's just like sometimes you gotta really think about that opening. It might not go the way you think. And there's others.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. I'm just watch the documentary. I don't want to give too much away because there's a lot of great anecdotes, and it's a great. I have it on DVD. I bought it a long time ago on DVD. I
want to watch this now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's on YouTube for free. YouTube's got it for free. They have to. Look it up on YouTube. You'll probably find it.
Right now, I'm looking up an American Dad joke that references what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll just say it. It's the first season of American Dad where the Mamaris moving next door. They're from their family's from Iraq back in the day, but they're from Ohio. And Stan is following them around, and it opens up, and he's like, it shows Linda Mamari going into her gynecologist, and it immediately opens up, and you see
point of view.
He's like, wow, you keep this thing clean. And then it cuts to her on the table in the gurneys and going, Doctor, why are you looking at my bag? And he's looking in her purse. And he reaches in there before the cuts, and then he grabs something.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's what it reminded me of.
That's funny. That's pretty funny.
But I won't show it because...
Now, you say American Dad is funnier than Family Guy.
Oh, 1,000%.
You say, okay, because I never watched
it. It doesn't have this nonstop stupid references. I love turn of phrase jokes and awkward jokes. I don't know. Family Guy to me is just like, remember the 80s movie Gremlins, and here you go. Here's a reference.
Right.
All right, now we're back. It's
reference. Like, remember that time you were in Emperor Ming's courtroom and you had to fight Flash Gordon? Or you threw a football to Flash Gordon? It's something stupid, isn't it?
And then Flash Gordon literally shows up at the party.
And it's him. It's
the only time I laugh is when they bothered to get Ryan Reynolds for him to go, and then it cuts him off. He doesn't speak a word. That was the only funny part of that movie to me.
Yeah, I didn't like Ted.
I saw it in the theater.
I can't remember if I did or not.
Ted 2, I don't watch comedy sequels, though.
I don't think I said Ted 2 either. I don't remember.
I refuse to watch comedy sequels. I watched Bad Boys 2 in the theater, and that was the last time I go, no more.
I'll tell you, I'll never watch a Transformer movie, and it took me 4 movies to figure that out. I was like, oh, fuck, why am I doing this to myself?
I saw the first one after the second or third one was out, and I was like, oh, that's what I thought.
Oh, man. Yeah, that first one's the best one.
Well,
it's the least offensive.
It was nonstop Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox getting arrested.
Yeah.
Hijinks, getting released. Get arrested, hijinks, they get released. And I'm like, stop it. Yeah. It's happened 5 times now.
No, the second Transformers movie is probably the worst movie I've ever seen in the theater. Like, probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
I'm looking up tales from the script. I can only find the trailer. I'll find it, though.
It's got to be for free because it's got to be somewhere.
If I don't, I'll order a copy.
What about Amazon or eBay or Amazon?
I don't know. I'll do that after the show.
I'm curious to see if it's like $5 million on Amazon because it's like out of print. And the DVD, I might watch that tonight. I'm talking about it. I may bust that out and watch that. I haven't seen that in a long time.
I don't watch a lot of movie documentaries, even though I should.
You need to watch. I think you've seen it. The documentary about the Boondock Saints guy overnight about Troy Duffy. I have that. That's a good one. I've seen that one like 50 times.
That one's interesting and super awkward.
It's wonderful. I love it.
Because you're like, how did he finish the movies beyond me? Because he finished the whole he was there the whole time, and you're like, you hear like Richard Stanley, he was directing Island of Dr. Moreau.
Right.
And he seems less volatile than Patrick Duffy. And he's
Troy Duffy.
Troy Duffy, sorry.
Patrick Duffy is an actor.
He's step-by-step guy.
From Step-by-Step in Dallas, please. Please.
No,
Excuse me.
Troy Duffy, sorry. At least I knew my reference when I fucked up. I still could pull two things he was in. But anyway, he still got booted, and then Troy Duffy still stuck around for that whole movie. And you feel like Josh Trank for the Fantastic Four, he got kicked off.
Like, but Josh, there's more to that story because
he was drunk.
He kind of was an asshole. He fucked up his career. And
no, but that was Troy Duffy.
Right,
Troy Duffy's way worse.
Way worse. Yeah, no, because he told. I mean, but you gotta know the documentary is so wonderful because you see like the beginning where it's like he's a super stud, celebrity because they bought the script and it's gonna be the big Miramax movie because especially now it's aged because of Harvey Weinstein's all over it. Weinstein. And you're just like, oh my God, remember when Harvey Weinstein had that much power and now he's a fucking footnote. Nobody wants anything to do with him. It's hilarious. My, how the mighty have fallen.
And leaked into a potted plant in a restaurant. My, how they have fallen.
Please come to bed with me. Please don't embarrass me. Just come to my hotel room. Just I want people to see you go into the elevator with me. Please, I won't touch you. I promise. Just don't embarrass me. Don't make me look like a fool. Did you hear that tape? The audio?
I have not. I want to though.
Look it up. It's Harvey Weinstein because they bugged. They had a wire on the girl.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, that's all. It's pretty much that was it. And you hear him he's just pathetic. He's so pathetic.
Weinstein pathetic tape. I feel like when we're done, I have like an Amazon wish list, and I'm like, all right, do this because I still have my notes from a couple weeks ago where it says, okay, here's my notes since we started the last couple weeks. I have to add on the LIW Super Feed of 2022 because we talked about that. You can find it. That's still on my top of my list. And then it says tweet about the Mirror episode of Anthology, Someone Show. I have to tweet about, do you guys know what episode this is?
Right.
And then I have Harry and the Hendersons TV show, 91 to 93.
I remember that. That's right. Yep.
And then I have Terrence Howard,
yes,
Flower of Life.
Yes.
Quote.
Yes.
Because I want to find that clip and save it for our clip.
And then I have reality that doesn't make any sense to me outside of it.
Flower of Life is bloomed, everyone.
We're just looking around.
It was like listening to the vagina monologues. It's insanity. Okay, so then my next note is 2-Sentence Horror Story season 4 is out. I don't have it yet. Late Mr. Peddington ending clip.
Yes.
So I got to find the
right.
And then I have Tales from the Script, and then Harvey Weinstein pathetic tape.
Yep.
So yeah, it's an ongoing list. I have zero time lately, and I'll get to that list.
Well, are you back to work now?
No. I just watch a 6-month-old and a 4-year-old.
Oh, okay.
And then
is it maternity leave right now?
Yeah.
You still got that? Oh, because it's father paternity leave, right? So paternity leave?
Paternity.
Otherwise, paternity. Maternity leave's the other. That's right. That's what I meant to say. Paternity. Paternity and maternity.
Yeah, you actually said the right one. Then you question which
I question myself. Exactly.
Were you the comer or the comee?
Are you the coming or going?
All right. So I did write down this episode feels like the dummy.
Yes.
Because it's not when he's got the dummy and he comes back and the agents give him shit about how they're not selling these places out. And then in this episode, though, Grandpa Munster comes in and yells at Mr. Cunningham. And then they're talking about how he can't, he's fired. I'm not going to finish the rest of his contract. And then he starts talking about how he couldn't sell out or he failed at Perth Amboy. And I was like, the fuck is Perth Amboy is beyond me. Is that an East Coast reference? Perth, I know, is Australia. But would you make fun of someone if they failed in Australia? It seems really specific and really far away for Perth. So,
or is it like a state, or is it like a comparison to a
city
company,
in New Jersey,
or is it like a place that folded overnight because of his comedy, or he had nothing to do with it, but it just was bad luck? Or are they talking about like a location closing down?
No, it's a city in New Jersey. It turns out. This is why I was hoping Frank would hear. That's why I saved this note. But of course, he failed us because he's Frank.
I'm a bit of Perth Amboy.
So this is Perth Amboy.
I'll go over there. Missy wants me to impregnate her. Yeah. I gotta have another child. Look at that.
So Perth Amboy is right by like Staten Island. Okay.
Oh, those are those rivers where that great white shark ate people in the 20s.
Why
All those
is New York,
river
New
channels.
Jersey so fucked? Okay, look at this.
New Jersey.
New Jersey, New York, New Jersey, New York. Why is this one? Okay, that's inlet. I see.
Madness.
It's a peninsula, right, if you will.
Is that the Hudson right there?
This is.
Yeah, over there, right?
Hudson.
Hudson's there because I've taken the train all the way down there.
Okay.
Up to Pearl River or toward Pearl River.
Upper
Terrytown, Sleepy Hollow. I've been all up in there a few times.
A proprietary house. What is that?
Queens.
Wow, that looks like you keep slaves in there and then fight it out during a war. Holy shit.
Haunted.
Yeah, it looks like a haunted sanitarium.
Yeah,
what are we looking at? What else? Oh, Newark. Newark is a violent ass city.
Newark. The Museum of Art, especially a bloody head cracked open with a hammer.
I don't know. I will admit a lot of ignorance on New York City. I've been there too, and I just don't care.
I've been there twice. I literally walked 20 miles, I think, in New York, being there the time that I was there. So I walked up and down. I saw Wall Street. I saw them building the tower, and then I went back after it was finished, but I didn't see it. And then I went to
what is it that Wall Street doesn't have? Schools. And what is it they have a shitload of?
It's Die Hard with Vengeance.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Some kid could. Oh
yeah. I was watching. I turned on that scene with my wife the other night, and I was like, every line, I'm like,
oh yeah,
some kid.
Okay, but what a harsh was he? No shooting. Who told you he one of his goons?
Otto.
That's right. Otto. What are you doing? No guns. The one part in Die Hard with Vengeance.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, gotcha. Hi, how can I? Super friendly.
Somebody had fun. Oh, but that one scene where the Demi Moore lookalike came in and gutted that guy, that's like the most violent Die Hard scene I've ever seen in any movie. Yeah, remember? And when he goes, he calls him. Yeah, he calls me. Don't worry about it. What do you say?
Everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Yeah! He goes crazy with his shotgun. He starts blowing. He won't let him through.
She sneaks up.
She comes in like fucking garrote somebody. She goes, oh, she's sick. There's blood splattered. Like, it's so fucking.
She's the female Jamie Irons in that movie.
Yeah. That was a violent scene. That was like really kind of sick for Die Hard.
No,
like, I was like, ooh, that was weird.
Border. That's their Quebec hotel.
Yeah,
and John McClane doesn't give a shit about international borders, so he shows up in Quebec. Like,
I think she's pissed at you, McClane.
Oh, I think she's pissed at you, McClane.
It's way better than the original ending. That's for sure. Do you think the original ending's better or worse?
I'm trying to remember the original ending.
Where he has the rocket launcher and he spins it and he blows him away in a chair in like a bar. Remember? That's the original ending.
I've seen the original ending a few times.
It's like
10 I haven't watched it since it was that double.
Right, yeah, the silver case.
Gray case.
Oh, yeah. Fox Special Edition.
Oh, we watched it in film school, and that's probably the last time I've seen it.
Yeah.
And because it's one of my favorite movies. Hands down, one of my favorite movies.
Oh, I love Die Hard with Vengeance. That's a good one.
It's like I only have a few quote guy movies on my top 100 list, and that's definitely one of them. That and Bad Boys.
Yeah. Well, Bad Boy. Yeah, I wouldn't put.
No, I fucking love.
You love Bad Boys.
Same year, and I was sitting there watching them over and over, and over and over, and yeah, I love them.
Shit just got real. That's the second one.
You're gonna be retired. Like, don't quote Bad Boys 2 to me. We just talked about that. I do not watch those sequels.
Bad Boys 3 actually was really good, though.
Bad Boys 3 is better than Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys 3 was
actually.
Bad Boys 3 was I don't think I ever finished Bad Boys 2.
Okay, so I'm in the theater for Bad Boys 2 because I love the first one. And I was like, oh, let's watch what this is. And me and my friend in high school, from high school, it must have came out like right in the last quarter of
2003.
2002.
2003.
Okay, so after then.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden it goes, it's during the chase sequence when they have the dead body and they're falling out of the back of the ambulance, or the back of the truck. But before that, it's like first one, they drive away, and they show a Miller High Life truck, and it goes,
right.
Beep, 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 Miller High Life. Beep, 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 beep. And we're like, oh my God, this is embarrassing. We were like, holy, this is so. I was like, what the? We both turned to each other. And I was like, what the fuck was that?
You never saw Transformers 4.
And then they show it, and then I watched it on the actual like DVD, I guess at that time. Beep beep. I'm like, that's not what we saw in the theater. No, I saw the whole truck back up, and it lowered.
It got George Lucas special edition did.
They just cut out the last like 5 seconds of it, but it kept going and going. I'm like, oh, this is embarrassing. And then it was just Mike killing 75,000 families that live in Cuba, going down the hill.
Right.
I'm like, they're all dead.
I remember hearing about that. I never saw it, but I remember that. I think someone said Michael Bay's callousness for death is on display on this film. He does not care.
They drive down a big hill like a Hummer, and they're mowing down these cheap little houses. And then it's like, isn't it cool how I'm like, no, families are in there because they're houses.
Right.
And then and then he grabs a dead titty and he's like, oh, I'm like, why is he grabbing a dead titty? What is happening?
It's Michael Bay was left to his own device, and he got to do what he wants. You can't let Michael Bay do what he wants in a movie because it's just bizarre.
The KKK opening sequence was kind of fun, and I understood it. But then people even pissed me off even more because I hated it. And then people would not stop talking about how much better it was than the first one. That's what pissed me off. Like that first one is like cleverly written and well performed and subtle. And the comedy is like in the dialogue, and this one's just like grabbing a dead titty.
Right, yeah. Oh God. Did you
infuriating.
The original cast for Bad Boys? Do you know who the original cast was?
Patrick Swayze. I have no idea.
Dana Carvey. John Lovitz. John Lovitz, Dana Carvey joint. 1990 something. It was David Milch. David Milch wrote it.
We talked about him last week.
Yeah, so I'm bringing him up. Yeah, David Milch, another guy who just been around for a long time, and he's wrote some good stuff.
I told you, I was not aware of him.
Yeah, he's up there. He's a good writer. But he goes because he told a story. I was on Dinner for Five, the Jon Favreau show, which was a really good show. You can watch that on YouTube too. Put that on your list.
That's a good. No, I've seen it. That's a good show.
Yeah, it's a good show. And
what channel was that even on?
IFC.
Yeah, IFC. Okay, yeah, I watched that show.
Is IFC even around anymore?
Yes, I believe they just show like the Beverly Hillbillies movie.
Yeah, now they have like not even independent movies. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's all commercialized. It's all commercials, and it's like, oh.
IFC used to be. Well, the problem is Paramount pulled their movies from IFC because they have Paramount Network now. They used to just show like The Godfather. They just show those movies, and now they can't because Paramount pulled them. So why? Yeah. And now it's just nobody's watched IFC in years. They used to have like a bunch of weird shows. Like it wasn't a comedy or Comedy Bang Bang on that.
I think so.
It had a bunch of weird, like subtle, not subtle, but bizarre comedy. It was like an Adult Swim on for live action.
Right. Yeah. No, I remember that. Yeah. IFC. Yeah. They used to have shows that actually were comedic. Improv.
Simon and Garfunkel. No, saw Garfunkel and Oates.
Yeah.
It was Kate Micucci and what's her name?
Yeah. Right.
I had a bunch of weird, funny shows that I would occasionally watch, and why can't I think of her name?
The other blonde girl?
Yeah.
She got naked in a movie with Keenan Bell, and she was like, "Oh my god!"
Remake of a Wes Craven movie.
Full frontal nudity.
She talked about how much
in a comedy.
She starved herself for that movie.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
Why can't I think of her fucking name though? I know it.
I can't remember.
If I could pull Kate McCucci that quick, Micucci.
Well, that's a funny name. That's different.
No, but oh man.
Oh. Speaking of weird-looking girls that you can't remember their names, remember Maybe from Arrested Development? That actress?
No, we talked about her and how she's dating.
Oh, did we talk about that? Okay, good.
Yeah, we did.
I thought I dreamt that.
I saw you post about that. No,
that shocked me the shit out of me. I don't even know if it's happening.
Ricky Lindholm. God damn, I had to look it up. That pisses me off.
What was her name?
Ricky Lindholm.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So Ricky Lindholm and Kate McCucci.
I'm not gonna remember those names. Just like I can't remember.
Kate was on Scrubs and she played the ukulele.
I didn't watch Scrubs past like season 2. I don't think.
Oh, Scrubs is great.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Zach Braff turns me off.
Just skip the last season.
Yeah,
because then it's what's his name?
Well, I used to see Donald Glover or Faison. What's his name?
Donald Faison.
Donald Faison. I'm confusing the two.
Yeah.
Donald Faison used to come to the ArcLight when I worked there all the time, and I was just like, oh god, he's always here. It was so weird. He was always there. And then my black friend, this is why I'm preferencing this. He used to, we used to work the premieres together, and he have free sodas. So his wife picked up a soda, and he goes, "Oh no, wait, that's not yours." And she goes, "What?" He goes, "Oh, you want that one over there?" And he goes, "Why?" She goes, "It's got your name on it." And she was looking under the soda, and it was his wife, and Faison Love was like, "Dude, don't act like that. Don't do that." And then my friend Chris Johnson just looked at him. He says, "Man, why don't you stop acting like a?" He called him the N-word. And I was like, "Oh my god!" And he goes, he just looked at me and walked away. And now Chris Johnson is a graduate from NYU.
And
oh god,
Chris
Johnson.
Why attack one of the nicest men you'll ever meet? Probably Donald Faison.
Oh, it's so fun. I was just like, what happened? Like, I was sick of that guy. I'm tired of him. I think he was just sick of dealing with him because we see him like every day, and he's like, oh god, here he is again. He's here for his free movie.
1,000 clueless questions.
Oh, he'd love that.
I'm sure he'd be. I would ask him so many questions.
That was 25 years ago. I don't remember.
Came out the same year as Bad Boys and Die Hard 3. I watched it all the time.
Yeah, there you go.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Shit. 95 might be your
95 is my favorite year for movies.
Yeah, you're 1982 basically.
Heat.
Yeah, shit.
Came out that year.
Yeah,
Usual Suspects.
Usual Suspects. Heat.
Braveheart.
Yeah, fuck. That's a good Apollo 13.
95 is my favorite year for movies.
95 is a strong year.
99 competes, but 95 is better.
Oh, 7?
I said 7.
Is she 7? Okay, 7.
Yeah, that's the first one I said on the listing.
That's crazy.
And then there's like other movies too beyond that. Like California was 1995, right? Like the weirder, less known. 12 Monkeys. 12 Monkeys.
That was 95. That was 94. 12 Monkeys was 95 for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, California might be 93. Okay,
so 93. Okay, yeah, wow.
95 was definitely 12 Monkeys though.
Yes.
90, yes. So many good movies came out in 95. Not the big Hollywood movies, but like
is 12 Monkeys 95 or 96?
95.
Was it 95? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's incredible. No one talks about 1995 because that's a pretty damn good year.
It never comes up.
Yeah.
Casino came out in 95.
No, was that 94 or 95?
95.
Was it 95?
It was 95.
Oh my god.
I don't even need to look these movies up. California, I was wrong. That was 93. That was earlier. I was reaching for that one, but Casino was definitely 95.
Nixon.
I've never seen Nixon.
Nixon's pretty good. I gotta watch that one again because I was watching Siskel and Ebert reruns on YouTube, and they were talking about 1995 was Nixon, and they both liked Nixon. Gene Siskel did not like Big Lebowski. He did not like The Crow. They were arguing with The Crow. Roger Ebert loved The Crow, and Gene Siskel goes, "The Crow, it's not that interesting. It's a tired revenge plot. I didn't care." And it's just like, what the fuck, Gene?
Another movie that came out in 95? Toy Story.
That's right. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. 95 is solid.
Empire Records.
Eh.
Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Desperado.
Desperado. There you go.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Village of the Damned. Oh, Dangerous Minds.
Yeah.
Now and Then. Even though it gets credit for 94, though.
Yeah.
This movie's not. Oh, Clueless. Mallrats.
Mallrats. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Higher Learning. Quick of the Dead's 94, I thought. Maybe it's 95.
Oh, there you go. Even better. 95.
Major Pain.
I enjoyed Major Pain growing up. I thought that was a fun movie.
GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Congo. Ernie Hudson was in it. Therefore, and Tim Curry. I watched the shit out of that movie.
And the great Delroy Lindo.
Delroy Lindo was in that, yes.
Stop eating my sesame cake!
He was doing a weird, like, African dialect.
Love that part. I love
Stop
it.
eating my sesame cake!
What you doing in my country, you bag of shit? This man is a bag of shit. He's hitting him with his little horse crop. Oh, love Delroy Lindo.
They all get picked off one by one. Isn't Anaconda a really poor remake of Congo? That's how I feel.
No, it's just a bad movie.
Yeah, but
that was 97.
But it's no, I'm saying Congo was fun and it's stupid.
It's stupid. It's very stupid.
Don't get me wrong. Stupid. But the cast is amazing in that movie.
It's a good cast. And
it's like Money Joe Young had a great cast.
Yeah, Bill Paxton, Charlize Theron. Or Charlize Theron. Theron or Theron?
I say Charlize Theron.
Because I got yelled at.
Theron.
She was yelling
Charlize Theron.
My friend that I talk to on the phone every fucking day. But yeah. I don't know. She said it's Theron, not Theron. You're saying it wrong. Oh, okay.
Hold on.
I think it's or it's reversed. Either I'm saying it wrong or she was saying it right. I can't remember. But I was saying it wrong, but I don't remember what iteration I was using.
Charlize Theron saying her name.
Have Google tell you how to say it. Because you have voice option.
I want the actress herself to say it.
Who's Theron? I want you to.
She'll pull it over your head every day.
She's in the top 5 still, by the way. Not her.
Emily Blunt?
Hi, I'm Pablo.
No.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Good to see you. At first for the beginning, because I have some arguing fights with my...
There's some problems here.
Hold on.
I told them it's Charlie Theron. He told me it's Charlie Theron. And I hear an interview with you where you pronounce your name, and it's totally... I thought, what? Is it Swan?
What? Swan, yeah. My last name is Swan.
How did you pronounce your name? What?
It's a long story, but
okay.
I go. I want to hear it now.
Say it! Say it!
Say your words, you fucking bitch! Jesus Christ!
I've had a crush on her for 25 years.
Oh, I love her in Devil's Advocate. Where she's
since Devil's Advocate. Maybe before that. I don't even know.
Well, I go by Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron. That's what I've always said. Because it's the simplest.
But it's the real pronunciation of my last name is Thron, which is really hard.
Throne.
Game of Thrones.
The French guy can't say those letters, so don't even bother.
That's a fucking German. I ain't no Frenchman.
I don't know what it was. Charlize Theron.
That's a fucking Nazi if I ever saw one.
All right.
My friends have I said Saren or Saron.
And I hate the fact that she probably fucked Seth. She probably did, and that pisses me off.
No way.
We've had this argument before, like a year ago.
I don't think so. I don't remember.
No, we have.
I would have remembered this one. I don't think that ever happened. No fucking way.
The argument or the sex?
Both.
Because I don't think if you watch her when she talks about him, she's blushing. She's like, he's so fun. Like, it doesn't feel like Hollywood schmaltz faking it. She's genuinely like,
or she's
working with him.
Or she's like hates him and she's doing that to like really egg it on him.
She's working for him for nothing. And she keeps showing up. She fucked him.
Nah, I don't believe it.
And the sad thing is, I would probably fuck him too if I showed up on a set.
Come here. Come here, Phoenix. Sit
You're
on
like,
my stomach.
You're kind of oh. Wait, you voiced Stan, right? And Roger. And I'm just yeah.
I loved you in Green Hornet.
Was he in that?
Yeah, he's Green
Or
Hornet.
was I?
Remember?
No, I never watched Green Hornet because I'm a person.
Oh, it's terrible. Christopher Waltz was
Another
the bad
movie
guy.
I watched the first half of, and I was like,
oh, terrible movie. I got to put that. I don't think I've marked that on my IMDb page or the IMDb list.
Are you officially doing a movies that you've seen list?
Yeah, kind of. I'm just kind of going through them. I think I'm at 2,000. I'm at 2,200 right now, I think.
Oh, dude.
Roughly.
I asked you to do this like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
I didn't know that you could do every time you rate a movie or something on IMDb, it saves it.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that, and I was like, oh shit. So that's why I've been going through IMDb and sort of clocking in the movies that I've seen. Though it also counts TV shows though, so I'm like, oh shit, I don't like doing that. I don't
add TV shows, but I add on certain miniseries that are more like like I have The Stand because that's like a 4-hour movie. It's not like
that's more of a movie. Yeah.
But it's qualified as a TV series or miniseries.
Right.
It depends on the length and how many episodes there are. So the Newsstand 2020, I'm not doing that because it's 8 episodes. No,
yeah, that's a show. Yeah.
So I have my list here of. And the reason we brought up a long time ago is I wanted you to do this. I'm glad you're actually continuing with it.
Yeah,
Didn't know that.
Back and forth.
My list is currently 3,499 titles, so 3,500 movies.
You've seen all the Nick Cage movies. I'm way behind.
And I've been keeping my list since 1990. Oh God.
Yeah, because there's movies I forgot I've seen.
Like, we're talking about 95.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go through the list of oh, this actor. Did I see that movie? I did, and I didn't rate it yet. But I'm like, did I see that movie? I did. Oh my God, I did see that movie. Like, I can't remember half the shit I've seen. After a while, it just all becomes a blank.
This specific list is on my new profile. This was 2012.
Oh, batteries not included. I don't know if I rated that one. I've seen.
Well, it goes alphabetical and how you set it up.
Right. Yes.
So it's like, but still.
Yeah. What's the second one? What's that? Oh, 10?
10 Things They Had About You, 101 Dalmatians, 15 Minutes, 1408, 12 Angry Men, Crocodile Dundee, it skips to. So I guess this is how you add them on the list because that's
right. Probably.
16 Blocks.
16 Blocks, not a fan. I didn't like that one. It was all right.
It was okay.
It was okay. Maybe
I did not like it, so I gave it a 6.
I would say it's a 6. It's definitely a 6.
2012.
Oh, that's a 4.
I gave it a 4.
Yeah, terrible movie.
21 Grams.
6.
I gave it an 8. I really did enjoy it.
That one was
25th Hour.
That's a 7, 8,
9 for me.
Really? I get an 8.
I fucking love that movie.
I gave it an 8.
My favorite Spike Lee movie.
Yeah.
2001: A Space Travesty.
Not Odyssey?
With Leslie Nielsen.
Oh shit, 2.
I gave it a 2.
Yeah. That was
28
bad.
days later and 28 weeks later.
I think 28 weeks later was pretty decent.
I gave.
I don't think I ever watched. I never
6.
saw 28 days later. I don't think I've
28
seen
weeks. I gave a 5.
Oh, okay.
Then it's 3 Ninjas Kick Back.
That's about a 4.
3.
Okay.
3 Men and a Baby.
That's a 5.
5.
Okay.
3 Ninjas Knuckle Up.
That's a 3.
3. 3 Men and a Little Lady.
That's a 4.
4. See, we have to.
Wow.
I've been trying to tell my wife it's a gut feeling.
Yes.
And you have it's the same gut feeling.
It's what it is. Yeah.
Here's where we're going to disagree. 30 Days of Night.
Oh, I would say 7.
8.
That's pretty. It's not awful.
3 Ninjas.
3.
I give it a 4.
4. Okay, it'd be a
3.
3.
3,
4 period. Yeah, that's what it is.
300.
7.
8.
Okay.
3,000 Miles of Graceland.
Oh, that one I'd give that one a 5.
I give it a 7. I like that.
Really? Ooh, I don't like that.
Dude, it's got one of my favorite actors in it, and yeah.
I try. You know why? It's very dark. It's a very dark movie.
Yeah,
that's why I was turned off by it because I didn't realize it was that dark.
Yeah,
I need to watch it again. Maybe if I watch it a third time, I'll like it more.
It needed Nicolas Cage.
Yes, I would agree.
But I
with
do
that.
love Costner and obviously
Russell.
Russell. Russell's fucking great in that movie. He's I was making my top 10 list of actors the other day, or actually early today, and I'm like, Kurt Russell's in there.
Oh yeah,
he's in my top 10 of all time.
Soldier, what'd you give Soldier?
Oh, I don't even know. I can't find it. 48 hours.
48 hours. I think I probably give that a 7.
7.
Yeah.
30 minutes or less.
Oh, I hate that movie. I think I gave it a 5.
I give it a 6.
Yeah, it's 5, 6. Yeah, I think it was 5.
The original 310 to Yuma.
Probably a 7.
7.
No.
The new 310 to Yuma.
8.
I give it a 7 as well.
I like that one. I like the new one.
I do like it. I saw it in the theater.
I do like the new one very
50
much.
First Dates.
Ooh, probably a 5.
I give it a 6. It's okay.
Okay.
The problem is it's not a good movie, but I can watch it and be fine.
Right.
It doesn't fall victim to the later Adam Sandler trappings.
Well, yeah, those are bad.
54.
Oh, Studio 54 movie? Yeah. I want to suck your cock.
Yeah.
6.
I give it a 7.
Okay.
I do like the performances a little more than the movie itself.
Ryan Phillippe.
Ryan Phillippe is my man crush.
Well, you like Ryan Phillippe, yeah, so that's why you got a 7.
I love Ryan Phillippe. Okay,
You
so
like
61, the TV movie.
That was I'd probably give that one a 7 or an 8.
I give it a 6.
Really? Yeah, it wasn't bad. I remember liking it when I saw it.
My problem is Barry Pepper.
I don't mind Barry Pepper.
I like him sometimes in that movie, not so much. Thomas Jane, Anthony Michael Hall.
I think it's the Thomas Jane factor, I think.
Yeah. I like Thomas Jane too. That's the weird thing. But the movie itself, I wanted to love it, but yeah.
Well,
Godfather Part 2, obviously.
10s.
Yeah.
I give those
Okay.
10s.
Scarface.
Al Pacino?
Yeah.
I'd probably give it a 7.
I give it a 7.
Yeah.
Heat.
Oh, that's a 9, 10. Probably 10.
You know that's a 10 in my book.
10.
It's one of my favorite movies.
I think I gave it a 10. I think I gave it a 10.
Here's okay. It's weird that Heat is right before this, but their follow-up movie, Righteous Kill.
Oh, that's like a 4.
I give it a 5.
I hated Righteous Kill.
If I watched it again, terrible. I would probably go to 4.
Yeah, I hated that movie.
Ocean's 13.
Oh, 6.
I give it a 6.
Yeah, Ocean's 13. Yeah.
Geely.
About 3. A 3 if you're lucky.
This needs to be a whole separate podcast because I am so interested in your scores. I give it a 4.
Yeah,
but I'm going to look to a 3 right now.
I would say 3 just for the Christopher Walken. You get your head.
Yeah.
When he goes, I gotta go get Marie Callender's House of Pies. You lick your brains to get to it.
The reason I gave it a 4 is because I was watching all the How Did This Get Made movies in a row.
Right. Okay.
Because it was like one of the first 15 episodes, and I was watching all of them. So it was a lot of worse movies before that. So I got to Geely, and I'm like, oh, Ben Affleck and J-Lo, and for some fucking reason, Justin Bartha is doing a
retard.
Like, oh,
really embarrassing. Who is he? The guy from
this might
Hangover?
Yeah, he's stuck in the roof. The guy who's not in the fucking movie.
And National Treasure, he's in that one too.
Yes, he plays Cage's and what's Diane Kruger's sidekick.
Yes.
Here's an obscure movie in both of their catalogs. Nobody knows what this movie is. I bet you do though. Roger Donaldson directed it. The Recruit from 2003.
Oh, Al Pacino, Colin Farrell.
Yes,
that's a 6. That's a 6.
I gave it a 6.
Yeah, that's a 6 movie. You want to kill? Do I have to kill people? Would you,
you
like
to? You could tell I was going through Al Pacino's filmography because it was Godfathers.
Yeah.
Scarface, Heat, Righteous Kill, Ocean's 13, Geely, Recruit, Simone.
Oh, Simone. I kind of like Simone. I'd probably give it a 6.
I give it a 6 as well.
A solid 6. Yeah, I would say.
The next Al Pacino movie, Insomnia.
Oh, that's a 9 or an 8.
I give it an 8.
It's about an 8, 9, I think, on my
I want to go higher, but there are some problems with it for me.
Insider. The more I watch it, the more I like it. Oh, Insider's a 10 for me. I love the Insider.
I give that an 8.
Yeah, Insider's I love the
Insider. It's toward the top of my list to rewatch because
I love Insider.
Miguel, who was on one of our old shows, he was in a couple episodes. He's a comedian friend of ours. He kept telling me to rewatch that. And it's like rewatch.
yeah.
I was like, I love that movie, but it's not like Michael Mann movies. It's not near the top.
Don't be paranoid, Jeff. Wow, that's a great movie.
Devil's Advocate. Speaking of
7.
Yeah. Donnie Brasco.
A 7.
I gave it an 8.
An 8, 7. Yeah, it's a 7, 8 category.
I'll finish off in a second as soon as we're done with Al Pacino. Then we'll move on. City Hall.
Probably a 6.
6.
Yeah.
Carlito's Way.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Godfather Part 3.
You know what? I don't mind it. I give it an 8.
I give it a 7.
7, 8. Yeah, it's a 7, 8 territory.
Dick Tracy.
I lie 8. Solid 8 for me.
I give it a 6.
Really? I love Dick Tracy. Dick Tracy's a fun movie.
Madonna ruins a lot of that movie.
I appreciate that movie more I see it because it's just like the whole history of how that movie got made.
Sin City.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and everybody in it is dead, pretty much. I mean, everybody in that movie is, except for Al Pacino and Madonna and Warren Beatty and half the cast, but a lot of people are dead in that movie.
Dog Day Afternoon.
8.
8.
That's an 8.
Serpico.
That's a 7.
7. Contagion. Oh, now we're in the Soderbergh territory.
Oh, Contagion. That's a 7.
7.
Yeah.
The Good German.
I didn't see The Good German.
It's got an exact 6 on IMDb. I agreed.
Yeah, I think Tobey Maguire is the reason I don't watch that movie.
Ocean's 12.
Ocean's 12 is a 6.
6, the weakest of the 3.
That's the weakest one, yeah.
Solaris, 2002.
I haven't seen Solaris.
I saw it when we lived with Michael. He has all the Soderbergh movies.
Yeah.
I give it a 5.
Yeah.
Full Frontal.
6.
I give it a 5.
6.5. Yeah,
Ocean's 11. Soderbergh.
I would say 8.
I give it a 7, but 8
7,
seems
8.
more what I feel about it, really.
I've rewatched Ocean's 11 multiple times. I'm
gonna go up to 8. Traffic.
Traffic's a 9 for me.
I went up to 8 for Traffic.
I like Traffic a lot. That's
Limey.
Limey's like 8, 9 for me. I love the.
I give it a 7.
Oh, I love the Limey.
Out of Sight.
Out of Sight's about 8.
Yeah, same. 8.
Yep.
Schizopolis.
6.
I give it a 7.
Yeah, 6, 7. Yeah.
And then we're into De Niro. Do you want to finish De Niro or do you want to move the fuck on?
Let's do De Niro. Let's do half. Because De Niro nosedives after 1998.
Well, it's not
De Niro's
in order.
shit. Yeah. Well, I mean, De Niro could be like 2-10. Like that's De Niro's. De Niro sucks now. He's terrible.
City by the Sea.
Oh, 6.
6.
Yeah.
The Score.
Oh, 6.
6.
Yeah.
Meet the Parents.
5.
6. I was generous.
I'm not a fan of the Meet the Parent movies.
I was generous because I did laugh sometimes. I don't think it's a comedy though. I was really watching it more as a character study, which I found more interesting.
I think Analyze This is funnier than Meet the Parents.
Yes.
Just for Jelly.
Definitely.
Because Jelly's funny. Not for Billy Crystal. Billy Crystal almost ruins that movie. But yeah, Harold Ramis, but with Jelly and De Niro, when De Niro's talking about his dream, and off screen you hear Jelly goes, "That's fucking weird."
Godsend.
Oh, that's like a 3.
I give it a 5.
Yeah, that's a bad one. That's not a good. Great Kinnear though.
I should probably go lower, but Analyze That.
That's the sequel.
The sequel.
Is that the sequel? Is that the sequel?
Yes.
Okay.
Analyze This, Analyze That.
That one was worse.
There's no Analyze Those because Harold is dead.
He's dead. That one's probably about a 5.
I give it a 6. It was what it was. Man of Honor, him and Cuba.
7.
I give it a 6.
It was okay. Isn't Charlize Theron in that one too? Charlize Theron?
Yeah, turns out.
Yeah, she's done that one too. Yeah,
I haven't seen that since it came out in 2000.
Yeah.
I watched that movie last on VHS.
Wow.
We will get back to our Night Gallery episode in a second here, but
we won't.
I'm more serious. Analyze This.
Analyze This. I'd say a solid 7.
I gave it a 7, but I think I would like it if I watched it.
Yeah, I would say it's probably 7, 8. Yeah.
Ronin.
Oh, Ronin's a solid 8 for me.
I gave it an 8.
That's an 8. That's a solid 8.
Jackie Brown.
Oh, it's a 9.
9.
Might be a 10. It's borderline on 10 for me.
I have the same exact feelings.
Jackie Brown's one of my favorites now.
Copland.
That's about solid 7, 8.
I give it a 7.
Yeah,
8, I can see.
It leads to 8. Yeah, I like
It
Cop
was
Land
the
a
first
lot.
movie I watched, and I go, "Oh, Stallone can actually act."
Yeah,
he's so fucking good in that movie.
I'm watching.
Maybe one of the best De Niro movies, in my opinion. Sleepers.
Oh, yo, fuck yeah! Sleepers is a 9.
I give it a 9.
9, 8. Yeah, 9, definitely 9.
The Fan.
Ooh, 6.
6.
But a 6.
Hide and Seek. Him and Dakota Fanning.
Oh, fucking 4.
I give it a 6.
Those are terrible. Those are
The Good Shepherd.
Oh, 6.
6.
Yeah, I give that a 6.
I think we're so Machete. De Niro's in that fucking thing. I give it a 6.
I give it a 5.
Stone.
Stone, I didn't see, but it's Mia Jovovich.
I give it a
5. 5, 6. Yeah, that sounds like a 5, 6 movie.
The
to me.
Deer Hunter.
Deer Hunter's an 8. Solid 8.
Give it a 9.
I like Deer Hunter. Yeah.
Yeah.
8, 9. It's up there.
First time I watched it, I was like, Second
it's
time,
boring.
like,
Second
there
time's
you go.
better. Yeah.
Casino, Goodfellas.
10.
10.
10.
Yeah. Backdraft.
It's a solid 7.
I give it an 8.
8, 7. Yeah. It's
Kurt Russell's in it.
Yeah, it's true.
Come on, Kurt Russell's in it.
Kurt Russell and GT Walsh. That's double whammy.
And so's the other Baldwin. Is it Billy
Glenn.
Baldwin in that one?
Billy Baldwin. I'm Alec Baldwin.
Awakenings.
That's an 8, solid 8.
I give it a 7.
A tough one to watch.
I find that one a little too boring.
Well, it's more an actor's performance when he's doing the twitching and he's like, look at me, I'm grotesque. It's just like, oh, so sad. It's just
catches the tennis ball.
And then when Big Titty Penelope Miller dances with him in the cafeteria because he's starting to lose it and he doesn't want to look at her, and she takes him. Oh, makes you want to cry every time.
It's sad as shit because he gets his shit back and then loses it.
And he loses it. And it's just like no one knows why, no one knows how.
You're like,
oh, it's so fucking sad.
And that's what, and I hate movies where it's just they're designed to make the main character suffer, and that felt like that. That's why I lowered it a little bit for me.
And that's a true story. There ain't no Rod Serling existential horror movie plot. That's a real story.
What is this? The fourth movie he did with Scorsese?
Which one?
Cape Fear.
Cape Fear? Mean Streets, Taxi Driver, New York.
And then King of Comedy.
King of Comedy, Goodfellas.
No, this is this. Oh yeah, sorry. This
Cape
is
Fear.
Sorry, yeah. I would say 6. Yeah, no, 5th. So I would have said 5th, but yeah, you're right. It's after Goodfellas.
Okay. Probably an 8, 7, 8.
I give it an 8.
Yeah, 8. I like Cape Fear.
Bronx Tale.
I like Bronx Tale. I give Bronx Tale an 8.
I give it a 7.
7, 8. Yeah, I like
Untouchables.
that one.
Brian De Palma movie.
8. Solid 8.
6.
Oh, really? You don't like Untouchables?
I like it. 6 where I start to like it.
Oh, really?
Just beyond that, it just felt too bland across the board.
Really? I
don't like Sean Connery. You know that.
Oh, see, that's why. Yeah, I like that character.
And he got nominated for that movie.
He won for that movie.
Okay, he won. Great.
He won the Oscar playing an Irishman, a Scottish man playing an Irishman.
Here's a movie he's barely in: Brazil.
Oh, that's a solid 8.
I give it a 7.
It's a solid 8. Yeah.
Raging Bull.
Us an 8.
9.
Oh, you know what? I forgot that one. Raging Bull. So actually, Cape Fear is probably number 7 or 8 on the.
Okay, so let's start over. Taxi Driver.
Well, actually, technically,
no, I'm not going in order. I'm just saying before.
But didn't he do a movie with De Niro before Mean Streets?
No.
No. Okay. Mean Streets
first.
Taxi Driver. New York.
King of Comedy.
Raging Bull.
1980. Goodfellas.
Cape Fear was 92.
Cape Fear. Then
Casino.
Yeah, then Casino. Yeah. Once Upon a Time in America.
Oh, I love that movie. That's probably a 10 for me.
I give it a 9.
I've seen that movie a lot. That's a good one. It's rough. It's a long fucking movie, but it's good.
It's real creepy during the scenes where they want to get that girl for a strawberry lollipop.
Well, when he fucks that chick during the robbery, it's just like, this is fucking European as shit. He fucks Tuesday Weld or whatever her name is.
Here's one we probably disagree on. New York.
You know what? I haven't seen it. New York is one of the movies I have not seen. I need to watch that one.
I love this movie.
I'm sure it's good. I wouldn't doubt it.
I thought I would hate it. I don't like Liza Minnelli.
That's why.
And I don't like jazz.
Yeah.
But I watched it and I was like, this is a solid fucking movie.
Yeah.
I gave it a 7. I could be persuaded into an 8 with another watch, but you know what? I'm gonna go 8 now because of my next vote.
Okay.
Taxi Driver.
7.
7.
Yeah.
It's
Taxi
very
Driver's fine.
It
Yeah,
might be the most overrated movie in history. It's a good movie, but it's not.
Yeah.
People talk about it like it's the fucking greatest.
Right.
All right. Mean Streets.
A 7.
7 as well.
Yeah.
Beyond that, we're in the Scorsese movies. So, Gangs of New York.
See, I like Gangs of New York more than most because I appreciate it a little bit more because I think that it has the greatest opening of a movie. To me, I think that battle, that opening, the first 15, 20 minutes of Gangs of New York was like, I saw that movie 3 times in the theater just for that scene.
You might be surprised by my vote then.
So I gave it probably an 8.
I gave it an 8.
Yeah, that's an 8. But Cameron Diaz wrecks it, and DiCaprio kind of wrecks it too. You're
just there to watch Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yes, that's it.
Was it Butcher Bob?
Bill the Butcher.
Bill the Butcher. Sorry,
and it's like
I haven't seen the movie in 20 years, probably.
Well, that's the thing. It's like they missed the opportunity. It should have been Liam Neeson versus Bill the Butcher, not his son. That's the more interesting story, and that's what they should have done.
I watched it and I was like, "That's a good movie."
No,
and I haven't watched it in 20 years.
Yeah, it's long, and there's a
lot. I also think it's my least favorite DiCaprio Scorsese matchup.
You're probably right.
Because here's where we're going to disagree by a couple points, probably.
Shutter Island. No, Shutter Island's fine. I give it a 7. You probably give it a 9.
I gave it a 10.
A 10? Oh, wow. I just said it's a good movie. It's fine. Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't love it, but it's fine. It's serviceable. There's a lot of good stuff. Aviator's about a 7.
I give it a 9.
Oh, wow.
Aviator. Yeah.
Aviator's good. I need to rewatch it. Departed's a solid 8.
10.
10. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'd say 9. I think actually I do. I think my IMDb is 9. So I think
problem is that movie suffered from people going, I love that. Maybe it wasn't as no. It's a fucking great movie. What are you talking about?
No, did you hear there was an article about it where they wanted to do a fan edit where they get rid of the rat at the end? How fucking stupid is that?
The Last Temptation of Christ.
At 8. That's a solid 8. That's a good movie.
I will skip the next one because we're doing it on Saturday.
Bring out the dead.
Skipping our votes.
Right.
Surprise. The Color of Money.
It's a 7.
7.
I like Color of Money. It's pretty good. I just rewatched it.
After Hours.
After Hours is a 6.
6.
It's okay. It's not my favorite.
I promise we're done after Scorsese. I'm so sorry if you tune in for Make Me Laugh, but go fuck yourself.
Please. Nobody watches this.
The King of Comedy.
That's a solid 9, if not a 10. That movie I love. I love The King of Comedy.
I gave it a 7.
Really? Okay, yeah. I love King of Comedy.
All right, so that's the last Scorsese movie because after that,
or the sequel, Joker.
After that, it goes into DiCaprio movies.
Oh, okay.
And I think we've done enough damage here. We did 100 movies.
Did we really do 100 movies? Oh my
so,
god!
The reason I find that interesting because I would say 85% of those we agreed on, like
pretty
almost
much,
exactly.
Yeah.
So when we say Night Gallery sucks, you get where we're coming from. Night Gallery is fucking terrible. This episode's it's not the great. It's not. It doesn't. It's
just boring. It's just boring.
Boring. It's too long for what it is.
Yeah.
And I already watched the Comedian 2019 episode, which is great.
Does it have the same ending as this one though?
No,
because this one has a dark ending.
It's actually way darker.
Is it really? Oh, okay.
You'll like the new one.
All right.
I don't want to give too much away because it is worth watching, and we will do a redux on it eventually. And you've vanished on me here.
He's sneezing.
So he has the guru, and he's like, I can make anything come true. I realize how early in the script we gave up here.
Oh yeah.
And he goes, all right, make it happen. He goes, it's done. He goes, what's done? And the bartender's like, what's done? Get this. Check out this guy's shtick. And you get
Yeah, it's annoying.
And that's the only time you see that where the guy won't shut the fuck up about one of his jokes. Okay. I have to delete that one because that was the wrong episode. We need to play Make Me Laugh. Because
no, we don't.
We don't need to, but I will.
Oh my holy God, no.
I just want to show. Oh, we have we have Grandpa Munster here yelling at Mr. Cunningham.
You are his agent, isn't that the idea?
16 years, Mr. Michigan.
Mr. Michigan.
Mr. Michigan.
But let's show the. Okay, here he is. Look like they're about to kiss.
Yeah, exactly.
So he gives him. What do you say he was?
A Swami.
No, the actor.
Oh, he's like he's gives wishes. He's like a genie.
But you said his ethnicity. It's like a.
Oh no! I said he's like an Italian guy trying to play an Indian.
It's Jackie Vernon, and he's clearly playing an Indian because he's got a fucking turban. He's
got the turban, and they even kind of darken his skin.
He's got a turban. Yeah, they clearly darken his
skin.
Skin.
They're brown skinning him. Yeah, brown face.
Jackie Vernon from a lot of things. Kolchak the Night Stalker.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, the episode proceeds where he makes everyone laugh for a while, gets a script for a drama, and then he tries out for that movie and gets laughed off the stage because like, this guy's made for comedy. It's way too over the top.
Yeah.
And he gets pissed and he goes back to this guy here and threatens him. I'll fucking kill you if you don't, make it so I make people cry. And he's like, he already set up the fact that there's consequences.
Right. Yes.
Like this one guy asked for this and he died. I forget what it was.
It's always about they die. It's like the payment for this gift is death.
So he switches it back and he's like, I want to make people cry when they see me. Like I want to make people. I'm dramatic. I'm serious. And he's like, it's done. After he threatens his life, and
you'll never make someone laugh again. That's what he says.
Yeah, he takes 2 steps and he goes, "Hey, old lady, 2 Arabs are hit by a car."
Hit by a car, which I laughed. I thought that was actually the funniest part of the show.
And that was what reminded me of the episode you might need, or you might also need, I think it's called, where the guy gets hit by a car after he gives him what he needs.
Okay.
Same ending.
Right.
But anyway, I named it the Dummy Comedian because it reminded me of the dummy and the comedian. So I called it the Dummy Comedian.
Very good.
Mostly I'm fast forwarding because I have to piss so bad right now. That's why I'm dancing.
Very good.
I have to pee so bad. And we're done, right?
We're done with this episode. This is terrible.
Pee.
Yeah, go for it. We'll call it a night.
I'm barely holding it in. We have one more show to go.
I give it a 4.
Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West. I gave this a 4. I give it a 5.
Okay, 4. Dick ticket.
4. Okay, bye.
Go to hell and pee.
Bye. We'll be right back with our next Midnight Never Ends.
Yeah.
All right. Star Wars.
No.
bum, 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 bum.
Oh God.
It gave me time to work on my shit, so
That's good. Yeah, you piss and do lots of things with that. With that dun 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 dun. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I got. I'm adding the episode now, dude. I've peed before during the show. Coke bottle. I'm like, ugh.
Oh sure, yeah.
Today I was. Oh my God, I couldn't hold it.
Oh yeah.
Whew. Okay, so we're between shows. Dun, 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 dun. You have a clip you want to hear while I'm working on my shit on the side?
I'll do.
A lot of shows just go like to the dun, 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 dun.
Futurama.
No, not an intro, like a TZ clip. Like this
one. Please stop treating me like a retarded child or something.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Probably that's always my go-to. How about Stop at Willoughby?
Which one?
Do you have one? The one where he just steps off the train and dies? Do you have that part?
No.
Oh!
You've seen the clips I have. I have this one.
Wow.
I could play a Filthy Twilight Zone.
There you go. Yeah, do that one.
I do have...
No, do that. You know what? Do the episode. I'm going to find some right now. Jump out the window.
Oh, I can play the Windows one if you want.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I want.
TZ Hates Windows. That's the one here?
TZ Hates Windows. I think my favorite.
It's the one I saved on here, and I don't think I've deleted it, but I might have.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wait. That one. No. Yeah, I deleted it, but I can show it. Dun, 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 dun. Here, let me do this. Let me find it real quick. Dun, 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 dun.
Beyond it is another.
All right, here we go. It's gonna be a little different than our others. There we go.
Dimension. A dimension of sound.
Mr. Stout! Mr. Stout! Oh!
My way.
Mother, I'm...
Just like the picture shows. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Quattro.
Because I'm going to go out and find one of those details. Now!
Greatest.
That one is hands down the best.
A dimension of sound. Beyond it is another dimension.
All right. I was trying to record it, but it wouldn't let me because I have to change the audio for no fucking reason.
I don't even remember what was the third episode of When I Caught Rewatch. Oh, right. Midnight. That's right.
Okay.
Midnight one, which is, oh, God. Here's another fucking slog episode.
We're recording. That's the first thing we heard.
Oh, good.
Well, let's hear an intro, shall we? Let's not do the fucking Night Gallery or the Breaking Windows one.
No, it goes pretty loud.
Should I do a... I'll do this one.
Submitted for your approval. Bikini Bottom, teeming with life and many strange tales. The story you're about to see happened on one very weird and unusual day when the town crossed over into the tidal zone.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
A most cordial welcome to this nocturnal arcade, featuring canvases that are sometimes a bit on the peculiar side, sometimes uncommon, sometimes a few frescoes of the freakish. Tonight's first selection, a painting suggesting solitude, or at least solemnity, as viewed during the midnight hour. It tells a tale of two young people caught inexorably in a recurring nightmare.
Did you hear that?
Yes, it did.
With a finale on the jolting side. Our painting with the somewhat familiar face is called Midnight Never Ends.
Oh, because
this is the Night Gallery.
Now I get it even more.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW Twilight Zone Review, episode 360. Night Gallery 207A, Midnight Never Ends. Phoenix West, Dick it over there, shaking his head in disbelief.
Yeah, this one was, again, another fucking... Are you fucking kidding me?
Debuted on November 3rd, 1971. It is the A side of my least favorite episode, maybe our least favorite episode, Brenda.
I saw that. I was like, oh no! I was
where the 19-year-old girl plays an 11-year-old girl in love with a fucking creature, a rock creature, a creature. I don't know what else to say.
So terrible. So terrible.
It's on what I will never, ever watch that again.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry, Adam, for making you watch that.
Yeah. That one, I think that was when he turned against us all. He's like, I'm never watching the show again. I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore.
I made Adam face reality a few times because he was excited and I let him pick this is when we were just doing Tales from the Crypt.
Yes.
And I go, you know what? Stop bitching. You pick an episode of a show. And he goes, so he picked Tales from the Dark Side. I go, you realize how bad that show is, right? And he goes, no, I love it. I let him pick a random episode. I did have some parameters on what he could pick. I go, season 1, name a number. And it was like one of those sort of things. So I'm like, I want to be a random episode and I can prove you wrong. And he watches it and he goes, oh, fuck, you're right. This show sucks. It's so miserable. So I think, and I also talked him out of Night Gallery. Oh, I didn't change today's episode name. It still says The House.
Oh, God, no.
Allow me to change that, if you will.
Allow me to fix this now.
Midnight Never Ends. Okay, so I will take lead on this one. Did I label this wrong? Because I seem like in my labels it was the third part on our.
Yes, this one was. Yeah, it was a different number because I remember.
Well, I did it off whoever I downloaded.
Right.
Legally downloaded it from had it listed. Yeah. And I was wrong on that one. He does say the midnight hour in the intro. And I still wasn't as pissed as I was during an episode of Lee Martin's The Midnight Hour.
Yes, nothing gets you that upset, much like a Lee Marvin episode, especially toward the end there. It was starting to get really, really rough.
Yeah. Part of the problem with this episode for me is it's a full-length episode, but I was like, this is almost well done. But it's
this episode, it was just boring. Again, it takes forever to get to its point, and you're just like, okay, I don't care. I don't even care anymore. It's just like, I don't care what it's about anymore. I'm done.
I titled this episode. There's an episode of the Twilight Zone called 5 Characters in Search of an Exit. I call this 4 Characters in Search of an Accent. It seems like they're all doing a different thing.
Yes.
Let me fast forward a bit.
Oh, God.
Wait till the cop shows up. Okay, here we go.
Oh, man.
I don't know where we are, but...
Let me see your driver's license.
I don't have one.
Car registration?
Not that I know of.
We've been here before. You know this, man.
Doesn't it feel like that he wants to go Southern but can't? She wants to go British but can't?
I did like the fact that he goes, you guys are a bunch of hippies?
Yeah. What are you guys smoking, huh?
Yeah, you hippies. God damn it.
Well, let's describe the plot. She's driving down a studio, and she's sitting in neutral. Yes. It's in park, and they have nothing, and they're like flashlights. And then she sees a guy with a sign that says Camp Pendleton.
Right.
And I was like,
man dressed up in a military outfit.
And I had a weird flashback because I was thinking like 2 episodes ago. That's Peddington. Pendleton, Peddington. Too close for me in one night. It was too close for comfort, and I didn't know who was who.
Right.
And it kind of made me mad. She picks him. She drives him in reverse, picks him up, and he's like, "Oh, thank you." And he starts to ask 1,000 questions. She answers none of them.
Right.
And then he goes, "Oh, sorry."
Well, no, just the whole thing is, it's like, I've met you before. I know you, right? And she says, "Yes. Your name is this." Like she knows his name before he says it. She
Other way
knows
around.
her name. Well, yeah,
He knows her name.
Something's off. Like they
How do you know my name?
Yeah, it's just weird. And that's when I was like, "Oh, is this going to be?" When I first started, I was like, "Oh no, is this going to be one of those?"
No.
We're in a different world. And I was thinking that what exactly happens in the fucking show. I was like, "Oh, these are going to be characters in a book or something, isn't it?" And it's writer's block. I was like, "Oh no, am I right?" I was like, "Oh God, I'm right."
Well, once they're in that bar and they start going like this,
yeah,
I pictured the hand grabbing the dolls, and I'm like, it is just 5 characters in search of an exit.
Right.
God damn, they're lazy. Or the R.L. Stein thing we watched on.
Yes, that's yeah. I was thinking the R.L. Stein
mythology.
Where little girl gets eaten.
Oh my God, that episode was amazing.
That was fantastic. That one was like we were hating it until the last 5 minutes, and then it earned our respect.
5 seconds.
The last 5 seconds is what made all the difference in the world.
We hated it, and then it was like, oh my God, that was dark.
Oh yeah, I was like, holy shit! God damn!
Did I ever show you the R.L. Stein shoes from Goosebumps?
No. What?
I have so many questions, but I'll show you. It's Kawhi Leonard doing R.L. Stein shoes from Goosebumps.
What?
Okay, so a couple things. I love Kawhi Leonard, who's in the NBA. He was with San Antonio, then he went to Toronto, won a championship. He won a championship from San Antonio first, but then
he
went to the LA Clippers. You probably heard of him. He's called the Crab. He's got giant fucking hands.
Yes.
But anyway, I follow R.L. Stein on Facebook because I'm
why not?
Because I'm like, I loved him as a kid because I have all the Goosebumps stuff and I have a bunch of shit.
Sure, yeah, there you go.
Then I saw him share, "Thank you, Kawhi Leonard, for the shoes. They're amazing." And he's holding them. And I go, and I went down this rabbit hole. I'm like, how the fuck did this happen?
Your head
These are the shoes.
Oh my God.
I want them so bad.
How much are these shoes? Like $2,000?
They're $130 or something, but look at this.
Oh, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
No, but like, here's the post I saw. Okay. Can I see the whole post or no? Okay. So Kawhi Leonard here on the left, and his shoes they say Kawhi in Goosebumps font in front of his Goosebumps shoes.
Wow. Holy
and
shit.
I could not figure out. It's like some weird, like, you found out that your friend that you knew in your last job is friends with, like, I don't know, Ted Raimi.
Yeah.
He's like average, and you're like, how? It's like such a weird cross of like Kawhi Leonard and Goosebumps, and somehow both of those fit into my lexicon of stuff I love. And how did that happen is beyond me.
That's so bizarre.
But anyway, so the man, R.L. Stein keeps posting about his shoe. Here it is. Okay, here's the post I saw originally. And I posted to him a couple things. I go, RL. I was like, okay, so those shoes are amazing. How do I get a pair? That was my first one. My second one was, look at this. You have to look at the picture.
Damn.
Is that a Came with the Frame family behind you? Because look at that.
Came with the Frame?
That's a Came with the Frame family.
It came with the frame.
But he has like all these like look at this. Brandon wouldn't die. Crab monsters. He's clearly an MST, and I'm like, there's 3 levels here. Oh my God.
Wow.
And my brain just broke watching this whole thing. That's why
Jesus Christ.
I saved every conversation and I saved all the pictures, and I'm like, I have to make sense of this, but I can't. This is my attempt right now.
Wow.
Because Why is my favorite childhood author, R.L. Stine, I will admit to that. I'm a huge Goosebumps fan. Made a shoe by an NBA player I love who's awkward as fuck, just like R.L. Stine is. Both awkward as shit. Like, you listen to their interviews, they are so awkward and it's delightful. And then there's like MST3K posters behind it and Came of the Frame family, which I've been obsessed with for 20-some years. I have Came of the Frame family pictures around my house.
Oh my God.
We just put them up. I'm like, no, good enough.
I just want to put a picture in there? Nope.
It's so many levels in one that I don't know how to handle it.
That was wacky.
Okay, where the fuck were we? Midnight Never Ends. Okay, they're driving.
And she knows his name.
No, he knows her name.
She says his name, though, doesn't she?
No.
I thought she says his name.
He's clued on. He's like the genesis of this thing. She says, I know that song you're humming. I heard it before. And he goes, I just made it up. Isn't that weird? What, that I can write it? I'm a soldier. What's the big deal? Then he can't name why he's in the...
Right.
He goes, I'm going to make it famous once I'm out of this. And she goes, out of what? And he goes, I don't know. That's why I was like, oh, there's actually like subtext here. It's not just Jack Laird surface level bullshit.
Right.
Visiting?
Okay, so I'll skip forward.
I knew it would be you picking me up, Ruth.
So you said her name.
Yeah, I know. But she says his name as well, I think.
No, then he goes, you know my name too. And she goes,
yes. And she says it. Yeah.
How did you know my name was Ruth?
That's what I've been telling you. It's like I've lived all of this before.
I don't know who he is, but the opening credits were sure excited about him. Featuring long hair military men.
Featuring 70s heartthrob that everyone forgot by 74.
Yeah. It's just I'm looking up who he is right now. What's the name of his episode? Midnight Never Ends. Okay.
Midnight
so
Never Ends.
Is that Joe? No. He's Vincent, right? So she
said Vincent, yes.
Robert Lyons. Robert F. Lyons. He's in Platoon Leader, Superstrata, Avenging Angel. There you go. Death Wish 2. He plays Fred McKenzie in Death Wish 2.
Okay, so he's the bad guy in Death Wish 2.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
You know my name.
That's why you know my name too.
What?
Vincent.
Does she not remind you of the girl from the first Hot Shots movie?
Oh, no, not even close. Olivia Galerio, or whatever her name was, Valeria, the fucking Italian woman.
No, the white lady who does she does a diving board thing onto him.
Oh, you mean Hot Shots Part 2?
Okay, Hot Shots Part 2.
I thought she was, a little bit. She was also in Under Siege 2.
Brenda Backy.
Yeah, she was in Under Siege 2.
So she is the mole lady. This lady, she reminds me of her.
Oh, okay.
Stop screen share over to this one. She reminds me of her a little bit.
Yeah, she was also in Under Siege 2, like I said, and a few other things, and she just disappeared. I've never seen her anything ever again.
Sorry, are you talking about Dark Territory?
Yes, Under Siege 2, Dark Territory.
Who does she play in that movie?
She's the girl that gets thrown out of the train because they need her for her passcode.
Yeah, she's in 5 seconds of that fucking movie.
She's not in it for very long. Yeah.
She's no Catherine fucking Heigl, okay? Or Casey fucking
Ryback.
That's why I said Catherine fucking Heigl.
Yeah, that's very good.
You got it.
I get it. I get what she's doing.
No,
I got it.
That's a movie Frank and I we were in love with it. Hey, also 1995, by the way.
That's right. Holy shit.
Those Money Train.
Man, Money Train's not very good.
I love Money Train though.
Really? Oh yeah, that was pretty bad.
That's bad. Yeah, I won't disagree. Money Plane, not a sequel.
I want you to
FYI.
I want you to rob the money plane. I'm the fucking baddest motherfucker on the planet.
the Grouch. What's his fucking name?
Darius. Yeah, Darius Vandermeer, the Grouch, the third, something like that.
So stupid.
It's really terrible.
Oh my god, Frasier just yelling out the F word.
And it's just, oh god, it's so terrible.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And then you have a wrestler fighting people in the worst Ed Wood set ever.
Oh man. Just terrible.
All three Lawrence brothers, though.
Congratulations.
And one of them apparently was a caveman. What the fuck is? He's a director too. Okay, so she picks him up. They know each other. The rest of the conversation in the drive is, "You're supposed to ask me where I want to get coffee. I'm gonna say up here, right?" She's like, "Okay." They pick up. They go there and they knock on the door, and the guy finally answers. And I felt like the guy from For Dusk Till Dawn that works at the hotel. What the hell do you want? The fuck do you think I want, man? I want a fucking room.
You old bastard! I want a room. You mean old bastard.
Yeah,
what do you think of, you mean old bastard? I want a
fucking room.
That was great. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Immediately folds.
Oh, that's so great.
That's why I say it's my favorite Tarantino script.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I forgot about that part.
The movie is, oh my god. Okay, so that's a movie I definitely have like two stars above what you have. From Dusk Till Dawn.
I'd probably give it a solid 8.
I give it a 9. Okay. So
yeah, I'm saying 8. We're close. We're close.
It was my favorite movie for a long time.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. I really appreciate it.
That was my favorite movie for a while, and then Fight Club took it over.
Right.
And then Shawshank took over.
Yeah.
And Ghostbusters before that.
Right.
For 15, 20 years.
Yes.
Long. I guess 12 years, because I was 12 when From Dusk Till Dawn came out.
Yeah.
Okay, so they drive to the diner, they go in there, and he's like, "Don't you see the clock and see what time it is?" Clock's gone. And then he turns around again. Don't you see what he says? The exact same line. So much I had to rewind and go, "What the fuck did I miss? Did my DVD skip?"
No, yeah, I did the same thing.
Because I was, oh, it's right here. My DVD's vanished. But I was watching this, and I'm like, I rewound, and I'm like, he said the same line like twice. I'm not crazy, right? And then he says it again. And next time it says like 10 to 12, and he's like, "All right, you're gonna have a cup of coffee and then get the fuck out of here."
Right.
They wanted to do the curmudgeon old man because
you hippies, guy, are you fucking hippies?
He kept talking about how fat and old he was, but it was like some middle-aged, relatively thin man, honestly.
Right.
Maybe for 1970 he was fat because everyone was real thin then.
Right. Yeah.
But she looks like the vampire.
She's nice on the eyes.
Fright Night.
A little bit.
Is it her? Who plays this lady anyway?
No, and Fright Night is it's the girl from Married with Children.
I'm looking her up. Where the fuck I know this lady from? This drives me crazy.
It's probably gonna be something you don't even realize you know her from.
She was born in 1938 in New York City. Died in 1990 in New York City at age 60.
Wait, what? When was that?
She's from the Tales from the Dark Side movie.
She's the witch.
She's in 2 episodes. No, she plays Kate Collins. She's in 2 episodes of Tales of the Unexpected from 84 to 85.
Wow.
Bloody Birthday. That's where I know her from.
Oh, okay. Wow.
You know what her character name in that is?
Ruth.
Miss Viola Davis.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That'll fuck you up if you don't. Wow.
You're right. She's in 3
crazy.
episodes of Night Gallery. We've not seen either one of the other ones.
Wow.
She was in the Sixth Sense show, which is technically an addition onto Night Gallery. They added episodes of the Sixth Sense onto Night Gallery to complete it.
Really interesting.
Yeah, Night Gallery fucking sucks. Therefore, you throw in that show and blah blah blah. She was in General Electric Theater, which I think we've done. She's in Goodyear Playhouse, which we've definitely done.
Oh my God.
Craft Theater, which we've done.
She's basically
this is all LIW anthology series review, but
Yeah,
she's in Armchair Theater.
Wow.
Westinghouse Desilu Playhouse, which we've done.
Oh my God.
We know this lady like crazy, just not any of
Yeah,
her.
we
keep
Holy
surrounding
shit.
her. Now we're finally pinpointed her.
Well, that's the thing. You go deep enough into these
anthology shows.
Anthology shows, you're gonna see the same actors pop up.
Crazy,
It's like watching
right?
the BBC. You'll see the same actors constantly. Wow,
Or
that's hilarious.
Canadian shows, which is even smaller market than BBC.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you see Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Gosling and shit.
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
kid, or Drake. Oh, I had to break the news to my wife the other day that we're like scrolling through HBO, and I go, it was like blah 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 blah, and I get to what the fuck is it called? Why am I blanking right now when I know the name of it? The Canadian show with Drake.
Drake and Josh.
No, that's not actually Drake.
Degrassi.
Degrassi is Degrassi the Next Generation.
Right.
And it stops, and I go, that's where I know Drake from, by the way. She's like, oh my God, that is him. And I was like, oh, you had no idea. Oh, you live in a sweet little world I wish I would be a part of. Because Degrassi was on. And like I said, I watched BBC, which had Canadian TV shows as well, because it was satellited through Canada when I was a kid. So you get a nice mixture of Canada and BBC.
Jesus.
And that was one of them. And I was always like, oh, fuck this show, Degrassi.
Wow.
I never liked it. But that was the original show.
Huh.
And yeah, you got a bunch of weird that and like Red Green, the Red Green show, and a bunch of those Canadian shows that were terrible.
Oh yeah.
But then you get Kids in the Hall.
Yes.
And that was before Comedy Central picked them up.
Really?
And
Okay.
Kids in the Hall, and HBO picked them up too. Kids in the
Wow.
Hall, and you got, Mr. Bean. It was a great show. A great block of television, but yeah, Degrassi, The Next Generation, where Drake was in a wheelchair, I believe, if memory serves me. Did he get shot at one point and was in a wheelchair?
Drake?
Yeah, am I remembering that correctly, or was that someone else?
I don't know. I never watched Degrassi or anything with Drake involved.
Degrassi, Drake, oh my God, that was him. Okay, so I'm pulling it up right now.
Was it a show or was it real?
No, it was in Degrassi.
Degrassi. Okay.
In Degrassi, he gets shot, and he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I never saw that. Yeah.
So they put the one character who's black, got shot in Canada,
in a wheelchair,
and was in a wheelchair.
There you go. Try figuring that one out.
Good job, Canada.
Oh, blame Canada. Holy shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, here it is.
Wow. That's I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah. Oh my God,
Jesus
I just went really far back
Christ.
there in my memory. Because I hated that show, but I still like it's stuck there somewhere, in the ether
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
before alcohol took over. And I was like, I think Drake got shot. Okay, so we're up at the diner. This is why I actually like the episode. They start to go into the diner guy. You're not going to boot us out. Hold on. And he says, I've been doing this since I've moved from. Oh,
Hacking stick. Oh no, where did it come
he
from?
has no idea.
Yeah.
Because I remember dragging that guy behind my car with that noose, and he was like, white. Fuck, what was? I don't know.
And then they talked to the cop. No, okay. You know what this reminded me of when they were starting doing that? It was Vanilla Sky, and so I was starting to say,
"Hey, who are you talking about? Vanilla Sky? What character?"
Oh, Kurt Russell.
Kurt fucking Russell. Thank you.
Exactly. With the whole, what's your kids' names, or where are you from? What's your father's name? What's your parents' names? He
goes, I know my
don't
kids'
know.
names. How dare you ask?
I'm real. I'm real.
Yeah, no, I'm real.
I'm real. It's hilarious.
speech
Yeah. Tech support.
Kurt Russell's in more movies that I love than I realize.
Yeah.
And he's in my top 10 for a reason. Fucking Kurt Russell. I was just watching before our show. I was watching the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Right.
Which I like more than the first one simply because Kurt Russell's in it. Kurt Russell's amazing. He's the boy with the red tennis shoes, the original, before Kirk Cameron did it.
And the computer.
Yeah. The whole series of Disney. Look up Kurt Russell, early Disney shit in the 60s. The man was Disney's bitch when he was a teenager.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But anyway, and now he's Tarantino.
Well, he's only been in the last 2 Tarantino movies, because it was Death Proof and then Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
No, he's in
Is he in the other
Hateful
one?
Eight. Hateful Eight.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the Hateful Eight. He's been in
the
the last
main role.
He's been in the last 3. Wow.
And he gets killed 3/4 of the way through.
Yeah, Walton Goggins is the star of Hateful Eight, I would say. He's the secret star.
He's the secret star.
And he's good. Well, and I love Walton Goggins.
Walton Goggins
I
is
love Walton
better
Goggins.
than Kurt Russell is in that movie.
Yes, but he has more to do. That's why.
Yeah. He had a bigger arc.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walton Goggins is fucking awesome. Love that guy.
I love Walton Goggins. Did you watch that Mel Gibson Santa Claus movie that he did?
No, I'm a human being.
What do you mean you're a human being?
Nobody saw that.
Oh, come on. It was hilarious. It actually was pretty good.
Did you watch the Kurt Russell Santa Claus movies he did?
No, I'm a human.
Okay, so yeah, those are great.
I didn't watch that
Never
one.
saw either one. But
No,
Kurt Russell is in Santa Claus movies, and the fact that I can pull that up is sad.
That's true. No, well, Netflix. They were
Netflix.
the number one Christmas movies in Netflix history was that movie.
Yeah.
Whatever
It's
that
called
means.
something.
Yeah, it's called something. I don't know what it is.
The Sexy Santa?
No.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to get him. I used to get Kurt Russell and Patrick Swayze confused.
Ooh, really? Interesting.
And when I was like really young.
Right.
Yeah. But those two in my mind, just no idea.
Right.
And also Jeff Bridges a little bit. At the same time,
Really?
they're all doing kind of similar roles.
Really? You
Yeah.
got her? Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, Jeff Bridges does Disney movies. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You're not wrong.
No.
You're not wrong.
And then weirdly, as an adult, it's not Jeff Bridges at the top of that heap there. It's Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
I love Kurt Russell's voice. I think that's mostly why I love the man. He has the best voice.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's not my favorite movie of the 3. Don't get me wrong. Big Lebowski clearly tops all. But Kurt Russell, we have a whole show about Kurt Russell and John Carpenter movies. Don't get
Yes,
started.
we do.
Anyway, okay, so holy shit, we're all over the place.
It's all right. That's why people come and watch this show.
It's another community theater episode, just like the Marmalade Wine was.
Yes.
Where it's in this blank void. Let me fast forward because I want to show the set of this place. Okay, here we go. Here's this a side shot of the set. And I'm sitting here watching, going, I thought the point was it's a whole set. Eventually it gets diminished to nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where the guy's like, why don't you sit over there? And there's no side of the bar.
Right.
He's like, I could have sworn there were. Oh, all right. Well, so what do you got? Why don't you pull up a chair? Oh, the chair's gone. I thought it was gonna be like that, like really, like, where the guy's like really focusing. The writer is really focusing on this specific. Right. But as far as I can tell, that doesn't really happen. I don't think.
Well, no, I think what happens is he gets shot, right? He gets shot and
because
he stops writing and he tears the page. Then you realize what's going on. It cuts to the hard cut of him tearing out a page and crumbling up the paper and throwing it away. And that's when you get to, it's a story. This writer's writing. They live in his world and he's trying to figure out what to do and he can't figure it out.
And for some reason, they do the Eye of the Beholder reveal on the wife. When you can tell by the voice, she's been talking nonstop the whole episode. Who it is?
Yeah.
Why are they revealing that?
Yeah.
And there's no like, but it's like they clearly were hiding her face,
right?
For no reason. Why does he have an old timey cash register like they're doing a Western?
Well, that's the charm. It's this. It's his imagination is going wild, and he remembers the old soda fountain grocer who had the old antique. You know,
but it's clearly a Western set that they put neon lights on.
Right? Yeah, you're not wrong.
But then they go inside, and it looks like this at the beginning, and you think it's just moody lighting because they're closing. But turns out that's an actual plot point.
Right, yes.
And that's why I give this a little more credit than most Night Gallery.
That's fine. You can do that.
Because it actually works for the plot. And you're like, I didn't think anything of it at the time. And then all of a sudden I realized, there's no studio overhead lighting. It's all neon lit. And I start to realize these little details are suddenly missing, like the roof, the lights. There's one light hanging,
Right.
and I'm like, all right. So I didn't guess the ending specifically. I thought it was, like I said, I thought it was going to be the little kid picks them up in their toys, like
right,
which we've
yeah.
seen. But I thought that's where I thought it was going.
Yeah.
And the sheriff walks in, and they start talking with him, and he's really gun trigger. He's gun happy. He's trigger happy.
Yeah.
Because he walks in and grabs his gun, like, oh, okay, all right. And they start doing the hippy dippy talk, which is, you didn't exist till we thought of you to come here.
Right. And then it turns into a free for all.
But okay, so here's the shot I'm talking about, where it's just literally just a light. You see nothing else, and I was realizing, okay, so there's no roof. So that's what I'm picturing. They keep saying, like, what's that noise? It was supposed to be the typewriter, I guess, which I had it on low volume because my kid was sleeping. So I didn't realize that. What the fuck? Anyway, so the roof picks up. I just got a weird message there out of nowhere from someone.
Oh,
I blocked them on Instagram. I'm like, I didn't block you, whatever.
Why are you blocking me, man? I just sent it to you. Why are you blocking me on Instagram?
No, weird. No, but then it just keeps going, and the sheriff. Okay, so question: in the early scenes before they get out and go to the cafe, he goes, "Why do you have a gun?" to the lady, and he puts it in his pocket, and he's like, "I'll save this for later in case we need it."
Right.
And he keeps saying, like, there's something we're supposed to be writing here, like writing the wrong. But is that like a double entendre? Not double entendre, but like double meaning of writing. Well,
maybe
literally writing.
Because at the end, the wife is talking to the writer, and she says, maybe she killed her husband because she was bored or whatever.
He didn't spend enough time with her, left her alone too many nights.
Yes, yeah. So
that's what I say. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I mean, was that I thought they were going to go that direction, and she was going to kill him because she was a disenchanted housewife to a famous writer. So she snapped and was going to kill him, and that was going to be the episode. But no, it just kind of went nowhere at that point. Like, there wasn't much left to this episode after this point.
Because what else would it be? But they kept it simple, which I appreciate.
Yes.
You're laughing, but I actually feel like they kept it simple. It is stupid. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
It felt like Stephen King wrote this.
Yes.
Not the stupid part, but the writing style. It felt like, it reminded me of the Dark Half.
Yeah. Oh, very much so. Like, yeah, very much so.
And this was before the Dark Half was written, actually.
Oh,
so, but it kind of reminded me of that, where it was, and I have so many thoughts in my head. I'm trying to say them all at once. Okay, so let's continue with the storyline itself. He says there's a gun. I have it, and he pulls it out in front of the sheriff. But the weird thing is with the way it was shot was you don't see his gun until afterward, because he has his gun and he's looking at the guy, the sheriff, and he's like, I have to. And the woman's like, don't do it. And he's like, I have to try something else. Like, how is he get out of this thing?
Right.
And it works. That part is why I like this episode. It actually works very well for what the actual plot turns out to be. It's the writer going, fuck, I don't know. He pulls his gun out and the sheriff shoots him. I don't know. We haven't tried that yet. Fuck, that didn't work either. All right, he throws it in the trash. That part I like. I think as a writer, you should like that part because it actually works for this.
Sure. Yeah.
But the problem is the wife is introduced in a weird secret that she's his wife. That doesn't work at all. It kind of reminded me of the episode that Twilight was on 2002, the Dream Lover one with Shannon Elizabeth. Remember that? We did a couple weeks ago.
Yes, the one with the guy from Heroes.
And and he thinks she's fake, and he's writing her, but it turns out she wrote him into existence.
Right.
Yes. Like that, but not as stupid. This actually makes more sense. It was just the writer going, here's what, can we try this instead? But the problem is the writer. Okay, as a writer, Dick, we've both written books. We've both written stuff.
Yes.
You would not write the entire book and then get to that scene you're stuck on, right?
No, you would not.
Personally, I have everything planned out beforehand.
Right.
But you would never write the entire book and then get there.
Well, yeah.
And be like, oh, fuck. You would write that scene. That particular scene isn't working. Why isn't it working? Then you would
usually the ending is already established in your head. You know where you're going with it. So that's kind of the point. And so he just didn't know how to end his story, I guess. That was his problem. He couldn't.
It's not even the ending. It's like the
middle or something. He's trying to figure it all out. Yeah, I don't know.
Because imagine reading this as a reader. They're driving. He asks her a couple questions. Ignore all the meta stuff.
Right.
He's asking her where she's from. She says nothing. They arrive at a diner.
Right.
She has a gun. He takes it. They go inside. They find a way in, and it's before midnight. Just a few minutes. They get coffee. The sheriff shows up.
Right.
They talk about being hippie. Nothing fucking happened. This is Act 1 shit. The beginning of Act 1. He's stuck at the beginning of Act 1 and already ignoring his wife. He needs to sit down and think about what his plot could possibly be.
Right.
So at this point, it's not a plot. Let's skip. There we go. This guy. He has nothing. He doesn't even have an outline.
No, he's just writing on random pages on his typewriter because he's cute. He's a 70s screenwriter.
He's 70s Ben Murphy.
Yeah. God damn.
Driving through San Bernardino with Ben Murphy. It's Riding with Death.
Riding with Death.
One of my favorite MST3K episodes. Riding with Death.
That is a good one.
It's great.
Ha ha.
We're done, right?
Yeah, we're done.
I don't want to keep going. So
it's just no point. It's no point anymore.
It ends, and his wife threatens him. Let me go back. Oh, sorry. Then they meet up again, and they do this whole fucking thing over, and then Brenda starts. You watching porn?
No, it's an ad for Apple TV. I don't even know why I didn't even touch that.
Question. He got shot here at the end, right? And the sheriff's standing over him, and they hear like the
right, yeah.
Clack, 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 clack. I like this. It's a cool shot. That's all I can say, and I feel like I have to take shame in that, but I don't. It's a cool looking shot. It is.
That's fine. It's good to find the diamonds in the roughs here.
And I'm looking like, what is the pull they're going to reveal? I didn't know how it was going to end. And I was like,
right.
How was I'm looking. It's a little kid reaching down. Here we go. You go, boop.
Right.
This little girl dancing past them. Oh, we're fading the white. Why are we fading the white? Green?
Because the white page. Oh!
Like, you could hear my heart rate go.
You motherfucker.
Oh, fuck you.
That music. What an odd music.
And then I was mad again.
Ugh.
And then it was just the ending. And
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it sucked.
Honestly, I'll give it a 6.
I'm going to give it a 5.
I gave Brenda a 2.
Ooh, yeah.
We're done with episode 207, by the way.
Burn it! Put it in the pile!
But it's this and Brenda.
Yeah.
So I give it a 6. I gave it 2, but Brenda is so heavy. I'll change this to a 3 and call it a day.
Holy shit. That's night and day, that score. You went really far out there with that score.
I added a star.
Yeah, you
if
almost
I took
liked
an average, it would be a 4.
You almost liked it for a minute, and then you said "fuck you" and you let it fry.
No, I like Midnight Never Ends. It's fine. I actually thought it was decent for Night Gallery.
Yes.
The problem is Brenda is the worst fucking episode of this entire fucking series for me. I fucking hate it, and I can't overstate that. I hate that episode. Therefore, I'll give the entire episode overall an extra star You get the whole episode of 3.
Okay, yeah, I'll see your 3.
Hate Brenda, dude, hold on. Soak in the memory that is Brenda.
I hate Brenda. That was awful.
I feel bad because Adam had to watch Brenda.
Yes, that was rough. That was a bad movie. Oh my God, that was such a bad movie.
It's terrible.
Terrible movie. Terrible. Ugh.
So I gave it. Yeah, we're no, fuck this. We're done.
We're done.
Next time, okay. So a couple things, because there's really 2 things I have to go over.
Yes.
And this is just next week shit.
Okay.
So on the 28th of this month, on Saturday, Tales from the Crypt 310 Morning Mess.
Wow. Okay.
Looking forward to that. We have not done a Twilight or Tales from the Crypt
a long time.
in a long time.
Long time.
Since the Tim Curry one.
Yes.
And then we have B Movie Battle 65 Nick Cage Cast 643, Bringing Out the Dead versus Running with the Devil 2019.
All right.
No, fuck you. You specifically said yes, we should combine them. So I made a bunch of changes.
That's fine.
Had to edit posters for a while, and
you had a nice little reason for combining them. You're very right.
20 years apart.
Yeah, it's fun.
And our next time that we do B Movie Battle, Nick Cage Cast, is the exact same thing. 8mm 99 versus Bad Lieutenant 2009.
Okay.
10-year gap. 2 movies similar, where he's investigating shit on I don't know, but yes. So we're doing those on Saturday. Next time we're on LIW, the Twilight Zone review, as May 31st, 2022, episode 361. Dick, you'll be happy with the 3 episodes that we're doing.
Oh,
TZ85 201B Saucer of Loneliness.
Oh my God.
362's TZ85 102B Dreams for Sale. It's only 9 minutes.
Oh, good. That's nice to know.
And then we're doing for episode 363, 2002's 131. The Monsters Are on Maple Street.
Okay. Yes.
We're finally doing the remake.
Finally doing that one. Okay. All right. All right.
Never seen it, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, I'm curious to see what differences they made. If they are going, beyond that one, that awful fucking thing.
Well, I thought you watched this one already.
No, I didn't see the end. I saw pieces of it.
Okay, good.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
I remember telling you in that time when you said you watched this episode, do not tell me shit.
Right, yes.
You told me you already slipped out the fact that it's like about Arabs or something.
Yes.
The Middle East. And I'm like, stop talking.
Right.
You have a history of ruining things.
I do. I've made peace with
You're
it.
loosey-goosey with spoilers. I'm very tight-knit. Like, I don't want to know shit.
Right.
Okay, so 3 different episodes, 2 different series. None of them this shit.
Yeah, Night Gallery. Continue to bore me. Thank you.
Unfortunately, the week after that is 2 Night Gallery episodes. But
no!
Move on. After that, it's Question of Fear, and I'll never leave you ever. But then, no Night Gallery for 2 weeks.
All right.
Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Dick.
Barely paying attention, Dick. So long, citizens. Bye. Click, clack, 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 clack. Click, clack, 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 clack. Click, clack. I want I'm doing Terminator 2 because I watched
I was going to say it's just Terminator 2.
I watched Terminator 2 today for the first time since we were in film school, probably.
Wow, yeah, it's been a while.
It's in my top 100, but it's like number 100.
HBO Max?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was looking through, I'm like, that's where Dick said he watched Salvation. Nope. Terminator 2, I have a 4-year-old, I have a 6-month baby, and I have the grandma here.
Right.
Yep. We turned it on. Like, it's an inoffensive movie with just mindless action. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. I'll watch that because I was watching last week tonight with John Oliver or like Rick and Morty. I'm like, can't do this. Well, they're here.
Yeah, you can't do this.
All right, so here's a movie with Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Oh, I watched Eraser. I rewatched Eraser the other day. Not a good movie.
Is that the movie where they have night vision and they introduce it like it's a crazy idea?
No, it was. I used to think it was a rail gun, but the way they describe it was it's a new technology where it's an EMP gun. And it's like, well, wait a minute. Electromagnetic pulse isn't a bullet. It's like there's no casing. It's just like a pure ball of energy. But it was like that's not what an EMP is. An EMP just takes out the power. It's not going to blow you away. It was just very stupid. And there's a lot of plot holes in that movie.
Question, and scientific rhetoric, if you will.
Please.
An EMP needs to be it sets up such a burst of like anti-electricity, basically.
Yes.
That it needs a power source.
Right.
So if they have a gun that shoots it out, the gun is actually the more impressive weapon.
Right.
Than the EMP, than the bullet itself.
It's not even a bullet.
That holds so much energy that it shot this EMP, which fueled itself to knock out the electricity.
But the thing was, it doesn't do that in the movie. It's literally because literally Josh Hartnett gets two of them. He goes, he's shooting off these guns, like bullet of EMP after bullet of EMP, and it's blowing guys away, like just ripping out their chest. They're exploding from the inside out because it's like pure. And they go flying backwards. It's not good.
I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal.
How bad
I'm gonna watch that tomorrow.
Yes, watch it tomorrow.
It's on HBO Max, right?
Yes, it's on HBO Max. I think
saw
it's
that
on. You know what?
2 to 3 times.
Yeah, well, rewatch it. I think it's on its way out. I think it's leaving HBO Max, so you better hurry up. I don't know if it's leaving at the end of the month or this week because it said leaving soon. I think it's one of those movies. But then again,
I've seen it a couple times.
It's
maybe
not
a few
good.
times. No, it's that and Daylight are similar to me.
Daylight's pretty bad. Yeah,
both movies were like the bottom. People were like, "Oh,
yeah, their careers are over.
They're done."
Yeah.
Daylight's worse than Eraser is. Doesn't Eraser have a Fox or something?
Vanessa Williams.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
And she's so hot. She's so hot.
Who's in Daylight? I don't even know.
I don't remember. I couldn't tell you. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't her.
No, well, Vanessa Williams. Okay.
Vanessa Williams, and when she's in her prime, she looked good.
And
she looked good.
Been in TV shows that are reality based since then.
Yeah.
Or like makeup ads.
Yep.
I haven't seen her.
No. She divorced Rick Fox and made a bunch of money doing that.
Ric Flair?
Rick Fox.
No, I know
from the Lakers.
Lakers player.
I wish Ric Flair. Woo!
Woo! Divorce. Oh.
I love you, baby. Oh no.
How do I scream out a gunshot sound? I'm just curious.
I'm sorry.
No, Rick Fox is just sexy as fuck. Like
he was a very handsome man. I had a white girl in my face.
We're still recording, by the way.
This
is still the podcast.
That's fine.
Oh God, we're only at 49 minutes. I didn't realize we were that. I thought we talked for like an hour and a half.
Oh, we've been talking for 3 hours complete total.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. So,
all right.
Bye-bye podcast.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. Now let's leave the broadcast. Bye-bye now.
Go to hell and you die.
I want to play a clip before we leave, though.
That's fine. Fuck me there.
No, I'm kidding.
God, give me a heart attack.
Let's do
something wrong with her. I know she's not deaf or dumb or retarded or anything.